everybody, and welcome to Join the Anarchy, the interactive and improvised Shadowrun Anarchy campaign live on Twitch. Finally, we're back.
It's been 84 years. It's my favorite movie.
Trav, you're back from the dead. What's up?
Hi. Yeah, I'm so glad I have a computer to be here again. I'm so glad my definitely not futile attempt of getting away from everybody is... No. What's up, guys? How's it going?
Oh, it's great. Thanks for asking, Trav. Thanks for asking.
I wanted to go ahead and start off this episode with saying thank you guys for throwing so much support at me after my computer fucking exploded. I wouldn't be here. This episode wouldn't be live if it weren't for you guys. So thank you so much. It means the world to me.
Yeah. Seriously, thank you. And I don't know if you want to like shout
I gave you $5.
Hold up a newspaper if I'm being held captive. They took away the newspapers, not that I need them.
All right. Well, glad to have you back. Glad we're back on air, and hopefully now we can actually start doing regular episodes.
Yay!
Although I will say, not gonna lie, the break was sort of okay with me because I was able to focus a lot more on the Sprawl, which is my other show here on the Shadowcasters Network. So being able to get that started, now I'm like, okay, good. I've got both ready to go. And thank you for the vote of confidence.
Oh my God! If you're not watching the Sprawl, you should.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Cole's like, I got used to seeing Oz in a suit. Yeah,
I know, so dapper. You all look so good on that show.
Yeah, I know. We made sure we wanted to be super fab. So
slick.
But see, here's cool. You know, this is improv. We're like so, chill and funny and all that stuff. So.
We are hilarious. We're so
hilarious.
funny.
We're awesome.
Chill and charming and cool and hot, and I just want to get away from it sometimes.
We have no limit of plot points. It's great.
Yeah, unlimited for everybody.
Unlimited for everyone. For us.
So
He ignores it.
Hey, so every time we have a hiatus, we do a long ass intro to come back. So why don't we just? What are we doing?
Why don't we just fucking drink for like half an hour straight until we're like, hey, what are we doing that show? Yes, so we are here. Oh, whoa! Hey, Matt, thank you so much. That's a $20 donation. That means we all get a pointed edge. And
let's talk about how charming we are more often.
Yeah, no, Matt's awesome. Yeah, Matt says, welcome back. Thank you very much. And the stream boss isn't showing your name, but you are currently the stream boss. I don't know what's up with the stream boss. Damn you, stream
talk
boss.
about that.
No, I don't want to talk about that.
All right, fine. Fuck you then.
Yeah.
So much anger.
And thank you for the reunion episode of Join the Anarchy.
And both are dead.
Okay. So
Maybe one way to kill her off.
Yeah, so what do we do here on Join the Anarchy? Well, we are an improvised Shadowrun Anarchy campaign here. We operate completely on audience suggestions, as well as, all of the stuff that we've already previously established in the storyline. Now, we've been gone for a few months, so we're definitely going to need a recap. So why don't we start first by having all of these lovely characters introduce themselves, and then we'll talk about how you can support not just this show, but also our channel in general with our fundraiser. So let's go ahead and start with Trav.
Hello, my name is Fritz. I am the German elf technomancer with a lot of PhDs, also known as the Deutschland Sad Dad. I have been infiltrating the Ares Corporation with my allies, and it's not going to end well, but all I got was this stupid t-shirt.
Sweet ass Ares t-shirt though.
Yeah. It's the Spartan helmet with "This will not end well."
Yeah.
I want that shirt.
I want that shirt.
Well, hey, now
I
we
would
found out
like
the
that
fundraiser shirt logo, huh?
Yeah, right.
We should have a shirt though with Fritz's face on it and Deutschland's sad dad. Yeah, I agree with Chad.
I would wear the shit out of that, dude.
Yeah, Fritz does need some hugs. And too bad he is in this campaign. Voltar.
Oh, that's me. I also just realized that I need to voice Voltar this session. Hi, hello. I'm not gonna do her voice right now because I'm just not in the mood. I'll do it when I'm role-playing. I'm Paige. I play Voltar, a super cybernetic super soldier that is working for Ares, and her dad is the biotech engineer dude thing that runs that company place area. Hi.
Word.
I'm struggling
Yeah.
today.
And we're back.
You are rocking it. You are rocking it.
You got it. You got this, girl. And finally, Scrim.
I am Scrim and I play Deliverance, who is a first and foremost a Christian woman, and secondly a blood mage, and third, unfortunately, it's been relegated to third, a mother, because she recently faked her own death in order to make sure that her children didn't pay for her crimes, which is hasn't been really a great week for her, and she's decided, well, fuck it, let's just give it right back to Ares. And so she's joining the crew and infiltrating the headquarters, but unfortunately she's less than conscious right now, so
Yeah, about that.
Yeah,
So
I've got a Deliverance and a Fritz.
yes, last we left our heroes, Voltar was bolting up the stairs, like this abandoned section of the building that's been under construction for God knows how long, and they just kind of left it there. Bolting up these stairs, getting away from a bunch of remote controlled drones and such, and unbeknownst to them, the incoming knight errant army and creepy mage with a desiccated hand on her belt.
Oh, yeah.
And like and like this form made out of ash following her. I think
This is
generally
gonna go well.
it's gonna go really well. Deliverance was knocked out. She was taken out by security electrified martens. Awakened martens, which turns out they're like little otters mixed with,
Yeah.
they're like from the otter family, right? But they were
Otters mixed with
electric,
ferrets.
So like ferrets.
so they were
Yeah.
Pikachus.
Mixed with
Yeah,
Ish.
okay.
A little bit.
Yeah.
No, because those were mice. Whatever.
They're
Anyway.
cute. They're like furry and yeah.
Well, not these. These fucked up Deliverance and
suck.
sent her into a tumble. And now Voltar has Deliverance on one shoulder, has Fritz, who is currently in the Matrix, in the other, and she's bolting. So, the objective, as a reminder, is to, well, I don't know. What's your objective? Oh, your objective is, okay. Well, you had a couple of options, right? The main objective is to find leverage on Copper Colton, who is Voltar's father, because he has basically blackmailed the team into doing a job to exterminate an insect queen in Chicago. And blackmailed as in, I'm going to tell everybody, like, I'm going to go ahead and release that there's a blood mage and a technomancer, that you are these things, and then bounties galore will be open on your heads, and good luck escaping that. So rather than do the job, they decided, let's go get leverage on this guy, and then we'll consider doing the job, because it's good money. But at the very least, we won't be dead as a result after we do the job. So that's that. You also have a couple of side gigs that you can do. One is visiting Voltar's mother, Minerva, who is lead researcher at Ares Firewatch, which is the special forces that take out the bug spirits in Chicago, or just bug spirit hives in general. They're trained to deal with insect spirits in hives. And also, somewhere in this building, we just have never even bothered to establish or to go back to it, is the golden swimsuits that you once stole from Senora Sukan, the Tecnoctitlan Azatlan drug lord, who you ended up giving it to El Marquez, and El Marquez sold it to somebody in Ares. And that was asked to be retrieved, specifically a job to Fritz only. I don't think Fritz has really relayed this to the team, but said, was given this job by an archaeologist for the Atlantean Foundation.
Now, it hasn't been forgotten about. It just seems like the least important thing right now.
Yeah, it's so side questy. It's so side questy. It's almost like, let's skip this.
Once we all have our hands zip tied behind our back and guns to our heads, once it's Fritz's turn, he'll look at you guys and be like, "Oh, by the way, the swimsuit, I got paid to."
We need it.
Yeah.
Wait, you pretty much
He'll start monologuing.
You pretty much got that quest where like a fisherman's by water, and he's like, "Hey, you know that fish that looks like this? Yeah, go catch it." And then you're like, got it. And the main quest is to kill a dragon. Like,
right.
And you're like, I can knock out both.
Yep.
Or is it Final Fantasy 15 where you're playing a prince and the nation has been ravaged and you're just riding around collecting flowers for random vendors?
Yeah.
My fiance is on the verge of death. I have to catch the biggest fish in the nation.
One of my favorites is from Dragon Age, when it's like, here's these flowers, go give it to my wife's grave. And you're like, you do know that I'm running a war right now against everyone in Ferelden.
He's being stabbed and he's like, what? He's being stabbed. He's like, my wife, though. honestly, that's Fritz in a nutshell. He's being stabbed, and he's like, but my family.
Yeah.
All right. So, shall we jump in? Oh wait, there's more. Hold on. Before we jump in. Yeah. So one, I'm Oz. I'm the game master. Hello. I make sure that everything goes horribly, terribly wrong. Then, in addition to that, there are the other people that can help make sure things go horribly, terribly wrong, or right, is you. That's right, you in chat watching right now, because you can make suggestions like you're on an improv show here in chat. We are monitoring it, and every time we like that suggestion so much that we decide to take it and incorporate it into our own story, we get rewarded with plot points. And thanks for that resub, Digitally. Boom.
It's Allie! Woohoo!
It's Allie. Thanks, Allie. Yeah, we're back. Yes, so thank you so much. And of course, Allie from The Sprawl. Definitely want to check that out. I GM that, and I'm really enjoying that as well. So check us out on every other Saturday at 1 p.m. Anyway, aside from the plug, so yes, so that's how you can help us tell this story. And then in addition, you can support our show by contributing in any way while we're here. Twitch subscriptions, donations, bits, and follows will remove HP from that stream boss up there at the top. And every time that stream boss is defeated, your name is put in lights, except for Matt. I don't know why, but Matt's currently our stream boss. But yeah, so it gets, every time it hits 0, we all get a point of edge, which we can use for re-rolling dice rolls, which very necessary.
Especially
they're
right now.
Yeah, they're infiltrating the fucking Ares headquarters. It's been 3 episodes. It's been pretty fucking awesome.
There's a lot of things happening that we don't know about that are going to also kill us. So
So.
Now, Oz. See, supporting the stream is cool, and giving suggestions that you could take is pretty cool. But what if I wanted to play, even though I'm not one of the players? Is there a way for me to become sort of a character, but via chat?
Yeah. Whenever you, if you're the final stream boss of the night, you get to create an NPC with me to be put in a following episode. So actually, our last stream boss was Matt. who gave me a new character to introduce and hopefully be of assistance to you.
Now that's cool and all, but what if I'm super broke but still want to have the roleplay experience? Is there like a mechanic, perhaps a recent one, that I could do a little bit to become part of the...
Yeah. So every once in a while, when we're in a crowded area where we would see some NPCs, we'll go ahead and ask chat, hey, roleplay them. And then that'll be right up here, and you get to play with us, and people get to watch the VOD and see all of the background stuff happening while we play that we may choose to interact with.
Hey, Oz,
now,
really cool
what if I want to earn, I don't know, something on Drive-Thru RPG?
Oh, that's where you're going to want to go visit Fundraiser. Yeah, so we are actually doing so this is where how you support our channel as a whole. We're not just Join the Anarchy, we have a whole bunch of other shows here on the channel. So go to shadowcastersNetwork/fundraiser. We are giving away a lot of stuff, and we're trying to raise an amount in time for our streamathon, our big 36-hour streamathon, which is going to be on the 21st and 22nd. And that's where we're going to start giving away a bunch of the stuff, plus streaming all kinds of RPG, Shadowrun 6th edition content, etc. Plus, hopefully, reach some of our stretch goals that we want to accomplish for the channel as well. So, things that we're giving away, you can get karma points, which give you a chance at lots of cool giveaways, such as the Shadowrun 6th edition beginners box set, which will be released actually this weekend at Origins.
Very exciting.
So if you didn't get to make it to Origins, there is a box waiting for one of you. Plus, like, we have a bunch of stuff to give away, but that's probably one of the cool ones. Shadowrun Sprawl Ops, the board game, that's also up for purchase. To win.
Reward.
Aside from that, you can also get yourself season passes to Shadowrun Missions Online. You can get yourself also the ability to game with the Shadowcasters, whichever game you possibly want. We'll go ahead and schedule a time and a date and a game, and we'll play it. So that's also there. Plus, like, some character sheets and, like, I don't know, just in general, lots of really good stuff, lots of stuff, and lots more giveaways than what I mentioned. Actually, one of the most recent ones was, what was it called? It's a demon something. Hold on. Bobby sent me a message so that I could look competent today.
You're nailing it.
Yeah.
Nailing it.
You know me, I'm competent. Okay, so Drive-Thru RPG is giving away several coupons, so like $25 and $50 worth of stuff. Demon World Miniatures Deluxe Starter Kit is in there. Print copies of Night Witches and Fiasco are incoming, thanks to Bully Pulpit, as well as another game that they just recently came out with called Ghost Court. Character art from Sarah and Paige, you can see Sarah's art right here, and you can see Paige's art where she'll plug it, the Ram Queen.
I'll plug
you see
it
right now
later.
in her. You see, look, her Twitter. It's right under her.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Do that.
Bing.
Look at
You
that.
can visit that, and you can
has
check that out.
information.
The 1879 FASA game, there's a deluxe starter kit that comes with that. Earth Dawn Deluxe Adventure Kit. Yeah, just stuff. Lots of stuff. And actually, I'm still in talks with Hamish Cameron, who created the Sprawl. He is willing to give out some stuff, but I need to figure out like what that's going to be. So I'm still in talks with him, but hopefully we can give away a bunch of like Sprawl stuff too when we're doing it. So anyway, that's how you can go. So shadowcasters.network/fundraiser. And also, if you are a Join the Anarchy fan, we have a milestone that we're trying to reach. So right now we're at about $2,000 or so. If we make it to $2,500 by Saturday, we will 100%, I have to get off my ass and make sure that we have a Join the Anarchy shirt, a wearable Join the Anarchy merch of some kind.
Yay!
For all of you to finally just have in the store. Oh, maybe we should make one of those as a giveaway too. That could be
Ask
fun.
Bobby.
Ideas.
Ideas. I'm thinking like the neon logo and the heads like side by side, something like that. You know, like front and back. I don't know. We'll see. I have to design that.
I want to make a baseball tee that just has Volter on the back, and then the Join the Anarchy logo on the front.
Oh,
that
nice.
would look so fucking sexy.
Nice.
I want a blood-stained one that says Deliverance on the back.
Yes. Oh man. Okay. All right. We're gonna talk about shirts.
I want one that has a gravestone that says Anna on it.
Yes, I would wear that too.
And she's
So
sitting
dark.
on it, and she's
So
sitting on it like
dark.
all glitched.
Yeah. And a bowl of spaghetti. So cast members get that shirt for free if it happens, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Do we?
Totally.
Because I can't pay for shit right now.
Yeah, no, of course. Come on. So anyway, so that's our goal. So if you want to help us reach that goal, as well as help the channel and get potentially some cool stuff, definitely consider going to shadowcastersNetwork/fundraiser instead. But of course, we will take all of your support because that helps us as a show, but that helps us as a channel and gives you stuff. So cool. That's all the plugs. We can actually finally get started. So
More plugs later tonight.
yeah, right. All right. That was everything. Okay. Last.
I have a question because
Wait.
the thing I was hinting towards wasn't the fundraiser; it was a raffle. So
Yes, that.
Is that
that's
the
what I was
point?
like. Yes,
All
that's what
right.
I was supposed to remember. So also, man, we just love to give back. Okay, so
we're just
Yeah, right?
plugging you so hard with information.
yeah. So you know how like we pick your stuff, like we pick your suggestions and we incorporate it. Every time that we take your suggestions, not only do we get a plot point, you get a raffle ticket, and that raffle ticket is going to be entered into a drawing for our live show on July 22nd. That is going to be for $25 on Drive-Thru RPG, your choice of content. It's enough to buy yourself a copy of Shadowrun Anarchy and the new Chicago Chaos book. I'm just saying. Plus, or maybe you want like Shadowrun 5th ed or maybe 6th ed. I know 6th ed stuff might not be out, but we'll see. But anyway, yeah, whatever. It'll be out there. It'll be there for you. So help us out. Help us.
Give
help
us
you.
suggestions.
Help us,
You could
help
win free stuff.
Yeah. Okay. There. I did enough stuff.
Yeah. Let's fucking. I want to run up these stairs.
Yeah. Let's hop in right into it.
Let's just say, by the way, music.
Yeah, I know.
So
I'm trying to.
silent in here.
All right. So we pick up right where we left off with Voltar lurching up those stairs with her on her cyber legs, and Fritz and Deliverance hoisted over her shoulders. And as you are rushing up these stairs and hearing the stomping behind you on these like rickety metal walkway kind of stairs, like fire escape type stairs, plot point.
Yep, go for it.
A door about 2 stories above you just swings wide open, and you see a man in an Ares security outfit and a Motown blank face mask. Motown is the group that's been co-opting Ziggy's message and like putting out messages over to Detroit to like overthrow Ares and stuff. Has opened the door and like he's motioning you to come follow him. Do you trust it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
Because if I don't trust, if he stabs us in the back, I will break his legs.
Yeah. Fair
I
point.
have the arms and legs to do so.
Fair
if you
point.
you stab me in the back, I'll break your fucking legs.
Does he trust her?
He opens the door and he's like, huh, and he closes it again.
All right.
Right as I get up there.
All right. Can you give me? Let's just start off with a roll right now. Voltar, give me an athletics test to try and outrun anybody that will see you enter this space.
Oh, I thought it was an athletics test to carry 2 people and run up a set of
That
stairs.
too. Yes. Yes.
I just imagine, like, Voltar's like super fit, but this is a lot of people. And she's like starts to leaning backward on the stairs.
Also, I forgot to mention, Nick Morgan is now the stream boss, so we all just got another point of edge. Would you like to spend that edge, Voltar?
I just did actually. I rerolled.
And that's 8.
Holy
Actually, well,
9.
it's 11 or 10. Sorry, because I had to re-roll my legs.
No, remember the rerolls are.
No, I know. I
rerolls are the
re-rolled
same pool.
The first, because because I did my legs and then my arms because I'm carrying.
Yeah, it's like 9 successes. Holy balls. Okay. Yeah. You are like a ghost. You give them this, like, not only are you hoisting these people, describe the badassery that you accomplish. As you're being chased up these stairs.
Yeah,
and
so
disappear from
Voltar, she's done this multiple times before. Stair workouts, just continuously running up and down stairs. And so she gets pretty far ahead, and she is all chrome, and she blends in with the rusted staircase because she's falling apart at this point. Her armor's broken. She's a little bit bloodied up. She looks like the building. And right as the door opens, she sees, a familiar symbol waving her through. She immediately just bolts towards it. And instead of taking the next steps, she hops up on the railing and jumps up to the next railing to reach that doorway and just slips right in.
As you like bunny hop up floors. Yeah. Holy shit, that's awesome. All right, so you easily quickly duck into this space. The door closes quietly, and the this masked individual starts leading you down this maze of service corridors. And chat, I'm gonna ask you, where does this individual take her? I would say we're like on a night you'll never forget.
Just immediately in like the fucking rivers of Paris.
Does he take off his mask, and is it Keanu Reeves?
Yes.
You're breathtaking.
Please.
We've got a job to do.
I love that man.
So we're on the you've run up about 10 stories, I'd say, trying to evade them. Let's see. Executive level indoor garden thing.
Oh, like a greenhouse? Like part of the building's windows, like that is not the thing. Part of the windows buildings is like slanted, and it's, even though it's mirrored, it's glass that has the sunlight, so it's like a green. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think it would be AR enhanced, so it looks like you're outside, like the sky, the actual sky.
Yeah, technology.
Yeah. An indoor park. I like that. Yeah, so it's like a park level.
Thanks, Nick Morgan.
Excellent. Yeah, let's do it. So you and like in the midst of all of this chaos and panicking, you suddenly just burst open into this. You just get like this whiff of fresh air and plants and flowers and water and nature, which just really throws you off. And the last time that you've ever experienced something like this indoors is in your father's own like garden, Zen garden
he has. Watch this be Minerva's. How ironic would that be?
Right. And let's see.
Are you alright, Travis? Are you warm?
It's super fucking hot in here.
All right. So you think for now you've gotten away from the ensuing chase. and the individual, this park is clearly, it doesn't seem to be currently occupied at night. He has you duck through like different trees and bushes and things, and eventually comes to a like a garden shed that he just opens, waves you into, and closes the door, like looks, checks, closes the door behind him, and then lifts like a trap door inside of the shed and has you like smuggle inside.
Okay. I'll ask questions later. I'll follow him.
Yeah. Where you end up, is a one-man base of operations. And this is where I also want chat to describe this area. So this individual from Motown is wearing the area's security outfit, has a Motown mask, and he seems very like agile, acrobatic. For sure, I can already see like there's workout equipment in there, like weights and pull-up bars and stuff, and that's basically all that he does to stay fit. But he's also but I think he's also interested in computers, and he has a terminal that he has jacked into the building, and seems to be like on a secure line, and he has you enter this dim space. It's like just barely lit by like a couple of like little strip lights and stuff, and points at like a cot that he has set up. It's barely even a cot. I would say it's like a bunch of like blankets that he's collected on top of each other on the floor.
Made them a hammock? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I guess a hammock would be cute.
I just pictured it. I know what a cot is, but when you said it, I pictured a hammock.
Yeah, a cot's like the military style, like,
yeah,
which he would have easy access to as well. I'd say a cot. Yeah, so it's a cot. So it's basically as comfortable as sleeping on a trampoline.
Nice.
And just put a blanket on top of it, and then some other blankets, and to cover, and yeah.
I've had my days sleeping on the fake mattress on the floor. I know what that feels like. Voltar, she'll put Deliverance on the cot, and then she'll sit Fritz up against the wall, and then she'll kind of stay kneeling, but like turn towards this random man.
I'm gonna take what Matt said as a plot point.
Okay.
Lots of papers, blueprints.
Mm-hmm. Lots of papers and blueprints. One of the Wing Chun wooden dummies. The terminal has several large screens which have way too many windows open. Everything's kind of messy, but in that way where he knows where everything is, but no one else would.
That's like my room.
Right.
Messy as fuck, but I know where everything is.
So he's a millennial, but he has.
Ooh, I like Cole's description. I like Cole's description of this cot. It's like just made out of PVC pipes with canvas stretched across it.
That sounds.
It's not even
so
like a
uncomfortable.
Yeah, that does not sound great.
Yeah, and this is Matt's Matt, I guess, is NPC stream boss NPC.
A helpful character, finally.
A helpful character.
He talked to me a few times. He was like, "Should I make someone who's gonna fuck you guys over? Should I make someone who's helpful?" I don't know.
You do you, bro.
And honestly, we still don't know. So.
Yeah, we still.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, Cole. I know the cot wasn't a description, but I just like it, and I'm like, I'm taking that. I like this. Your experience of your cot.
It's in the raffle now, so deal with it.
There you go.
Yeah. So he he starts pulling different whatever first aid equipment that he can scrounge up, and he's just like going through the mess, and it's like, okay, bing, 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 and just kind of setting it in a pile.
Okay. Yeah, Volter's gonna watch, and yeah, she'll ask, "Who are you?"
My name is, well, my real name is Adrian Becker.
That is quite odd that someone that is hiding behind a mask would give their real name.
He takes off his mask and says, "It's okay. You're one of us, right?" We have work to do.
Of course. Slightly. I mean, we have our own goals, but yes.
If anything, just refer to me as Lucas. Lucas Kane. That's how they know me here anyway.
I understand.
And
he's
he's
got, like,
killed
this-
my dog.
I am Voltar.
Nice to meet you. And he's got like this, he's like this clean cut, but very bland, forgettable face. Like it's just,
Just Lucas.
Yeah, it's just
Lucas in accounting. Whatever.
Exactly. It's just some dude in Aries. You could just tell that nobody really would question him or even remember him if he was in the wrong place. Like be able to describe him properly even. And he goes, "This is all I've been able to scrounge up for your friend."
That will do. Fine. What? Out of character. What is healing? Like if I had to
Biotech.
roll it.
Biotech,
Okay.
yeah.
As I say, never mind.
Fritz.
Biotech
if
plus
I had to
logic.
do it.
Fritz will come to at apparently
I can
on
heal.
cue.
Yeah.
But yeah, before he does, he was surveilling to see if there were any threats within the Matrix that are aware of our location.
Sure.
Go
Go ahead and go ahead and give me a perception. Any matrix bonuses apply.
Okay. This is when he was asleep before he came to.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, it's been a bit. Sorry. It's logic plus logic, right, for matrix perception, or is it?
Logic plus willpower is the
Okay,
same
so
as-
regular. Okay.
Yeah, but you get any special bonuses. There.
Thanks for that
Ooh,
subscription.
Yes, Nell. Thanks.
Doug,
Love
thanks,
you
Hey,
too,
Doug.
man.
Wow. Actually, I didn't roll enough because I get +2 for being in VR with not cyber combat. Okay, so 3 successes.
Yikes.
And then I'll just fucking wait, and I get to re-roll 2 failures. Okay, well now I'm gonna fucking use point of edge because
Yeah.
Fritz is useless.
So just re-roll that pool.
The whole just the
Just
the
the
original
main,
pool?
The
Yeah.
original
Okay.
roll, just without bonuses.
cool.
Wow.
Awesome.
Oh my
Welcome
god,
back.
dude.
Welcome back, fucktard.
Thank you,
What did you guys
Roll20.
do to this?
Brought to you
computer?
by Roll20. All right, so you lost the perception test, so that means I get to ask chat a question. What matrix threat does Fritz? What matrix threat does Fritz not see but sees Fritz?
So Fritz pops out of the matrix, and he looks around and sees the guy, and then sees the medical supplies, and just sort of starts trying to get Deliverance back to a good place. Well, as much as you can be.
A good place.
Um,
Voltaire is playing guard dog while you're doing this, by the way.
So, do I get a bonus for having supplies?
No.
With
Should.
biotech? No. Okay.
No, you're just able to
Oh,
do
unless
it.
unless it's a full med kit, you'd get a bonus.
I think I'm allowed to do it without. Nope. That was Stabby Boy that could do that. Anyway, so 7 and so 2. Awesome. I'm gonna spend another point of edge because this game's a dick.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna burn all my edge. How do you like that?
Terrible.
How do you like that? 4.
Okay, so
Asshole.
Deliverance, you heal 4 physical.
Alrighty. And Deliverance, she kind of stirs very slowly, and she starts humming. It's kind of like indistinct. She just sort of slumps into quiet, not unconscious, but just like with her eyes closed.
I would go Tar Baby Ice, but then he's already out of the Matrix. So, thanks, Eric,
Thanks,
for those
Eric.
bits.
Eric, thank you.
And I don't want to go to God. God is too much.
Yeah.
And
Great
also,
Overwatch division is too
also God is impossible because I erase all my actions from God, right? Unless God is specifically looking for me for no reason at all.
Right, which you erase in general. Yes, all of your
Yeah.
stuff.
So, I'm invisible to God. You hear that?
God himself could not sink this technomancer.
Your invisibility to God doesn't work if you're yelling at me.
Twitch streamer struck by lightning live.
Inside his own home.
For a second time, Power Surge destroyed both his computer and himself.
Dude,
Ouch.
dude, that'd be hilarious. If I died by power surge right after my computer, that'd be hilarious. I would be mad.
Oh.
All right, so Deliverance has come to somewhat, and well, I guess you would technically you're always technically connected to the Matrix, Fritz.
Yeah.
Technically. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me look at the Chicago Chaos book. Oh, thanks for that. Geez. Donated again, Matt. Thanks. $10. And we all get a point of
Bruh.
edge. Bruh. You're awesome.
Edge,
we
edge,
love
edge.
you, Matt. Okay. Ice.
Ice, baby.
Dun, 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 dun.
Din, din, din.
You really can't sing together on stream. It doesn't work.
Nope.
No.
We could do. Yeah, he's an AR all the time. Maybe some trace. Ooh, trace. Track. Some track ice. Okay. So you don't see this. But there's currently a piece of ice that there's an intrusion countermeasure ice program that looks like, because it's the Ares host, it would look, I imagine it like a soldier with binoculars and like the radar thing that's like 50 meters, 20 meters, 10 meters.
Is it
One of
wrong that
those-
I just imagine in the Matrix, it's just a bush in the
Yes.
Matrix that just appears and you just don't
Yeah.
see it?
Yeah.
Like,
He's
Yeah.
just wearing a ghillie suit, but there's no
Yeah.
fucking plant life. It's just
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of pixels.
And it is unbeknownst to you doing things.
Great.
That's all I'll say.
It's a good omen.
not that we know. So
No.
Fritz will have done what he can with Deliverance, and then when she starts humming, he's kind of, he's trying to patch her up, and then he kind of pulls his hands away, and then just sort of puts everything. I assume that he handed us like a kit, so he like puts everything back in the kit and
The box.
Like,
It's
yeah.
just messy and thrown around.
And yeah, he'll look around, and so Voltar's playing guard dog, and then what's the not
standing-
Keanu Reeves doing?
Standing in between you guys.
He is currently just sitting down at his terminal, watching you work, and every once in a while he'll turn and like tap on the keyboard.
Building a house in Minecraft.
I'm gonna yeah. I'm gonna do an AR thing and try and see what he's doing on his terminal.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a hacking test.
Okay. So that's 11 and 12. All right, roll 20. Are you ready? 5.
Okay.
Better.
Yeah. So you immediately hack into his, like, you just see this short chump. What is currently on? Well, actually, if you're doing this, let's see. Let's have chat tell us some stuff too that he might find on Lucas Kane of Motown, his terminal. Things I could think of that he would be doing is he is currently on a private server talking to different code names that you can only assume are other Motown members. It's based on the conversation that you're reading. He is he seems to be a operative, probably the only one really that's actually inside of the Ares building.
And so Kane is his
Fake
code name.
His alter ego here in Ares, so that's how he presents to
Okay.
Ares, but his
And-
real name is, he introduced himself as Adrian Becker.
Right, Adrian Becker is his real name, and then Lucas Kane is his Ares. And the code names on the thing, are they like just like fake names basically, or are they like Fritz Deliverance? You know?
Right, they're all like Matrix Elite speak kind of code names.
Yeah. So what's his?
Yeah, what is his, chat? I don't know, let's see. He would probably be like
Love
six-
Doctor 557.
Perfect.
Totally Love Doctor 557. Love with a 0, of course. And a 3.
Yeah.
Love Doctor.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, you're the one that made the joke.
Yeah. Well, and I must preface, it was a joke.
Well, so's this guy. No, kidding. He's
Ow.
no. Oh, I like that better actually.
Death Striker.
Yeah. Death Striker
Keanu
6.
Reeves.
I like that
Keanu
better. All right, let's give that to Rats. By the way, hi.
Yeah, hell
Rats.
yeah. Death Striker
Death
with
Striker.
with 4 6s.
With 4 6s, so it's not evil.
Right. Totally not.
Yeah.
It's just
Totally.
evil twice if you read into it.
Overlapping evil.
Not double evil.
No.
So yeah, the general chat is him reporting that he's come across 3 operatives, seem to be Shadowrunners. One's hurt and should basically he feels he can make an offer to you.
I'd like to take what Matt suggested. Those are all the tabs he has open.
eBay page.
Motown chat
Funny
rooms,
puppy
blueprints
gift.
to the building, funny
Uh-huh.
puppy gift.
Yes.
And
Thank you,
Keanu
Matt.
Reeves. Old Keanu
Yeah,
Reeves
Keanu-
movies.
One of their names is Keanu Rules.
I think he
Exactly.
changed it right after the new
Mhm.
announcement that he's in.
No, it's just some guy named Keanu.
Sure.
So his name is Keanu Rules.
Totally Keanu Rules. So yes, so you see all of those things, blueprints to the building, shoddy blueprints, but blueprints nonetheless, with a bunch of like AR drawn squiggles around that you have. It would take some time for you to kind of like really understand, but seems to be like different ways throughout the building, like secret passages and stuff, like service corridors and things like that, ventilation systems.
So but I have time, so he'll try and get. I'll take all this time to try and link the two, you know.
Well, I mean, yeah, you sort of have time. You've just finished working on Deliverance.
All the time he has.
Yeah, you finished working on Deliverance, and now you're like just hacking his terminal. But he, you notice in the chat says, "Go for it. Give them the offer." And he turns and says, "Are you aware of who we are?"
I was gonna say, Voltar's looking at Fritz. Looking at her.
Is he looking at Fritz?
Looking at Fritz and Voltar. Deliverance is still a little.
She's kind of out of it, yeah.
Do we actually?
Yes.
I mean, we kind of know. We know the symbol, right? Of the. Sorry, Jarvis.
No, he just says,
sort of know them.
No. He doesn't want to answer, but it was quiet.
You know of them. They've been the ones that have been hijacking the airwaves with different representatives in the same kind of face mask, denouncing Ares and releasing different conspiracy theories, informations, Ziggy quotes, trying to rally. Basically, they've been making the riots.
Havoc.
They've been feeding the fire of the riots.
Feed the chaos.
In Detroit. Mm-hmm.
Yes, we know that your practices are not the greatest when it comes to preserving human life and the name of a man who doesn't deserve to be on the blacklist of society. But
no, he doesn't deserve it. But that's what Ares is doing to him. Poor guy. They don't seem to. His message is so powerful and so strong that, of course, they want to push it down, make up lies.
Anybody running a giant company would do that. You would do that if you were running a giant company, and you had secrets that you didn't want being presented. I am not siding with Ares or Ziggy. I'm just stating the obvious. Everything's on fire because of this. Because of both parties.
Look, Ares did what it did regardless. Our job was to stop society from being so sedated. They would have taken this lying down. Ares would have loved if Detroit took this lying down, if the UCAS took this lying down. Nah, we're doing them a service as far as I'm concerned.
To be fair, society is like a sick puppy that needs to be shot. It was gonna happen eventually.
Deliverance's eyes open at that. And then she kind of just slumps, eyes half closed.
Oh, I think she's awake.
My head hurts. Are you shooting puppies? What's going on?
He comes in with
Chat's like, what the
hell?
She said it wrong. I mean,
speaking of the blacklist of society, Keanu Reeves is taken back. Like, what? What about shooting dogs?
I just immediately die.
I had someone kill my dog once. So he reaches for like a syringe, like this hypo syringe, and passes it to Fritz and says, "Here, you want to give her a jolt of this."
What is that?
It'll snap her awake.
He'll look at it and see if it's like electronically active. Are you electronically active?
No.
What is
syringe
it?
or him?
What is it? The syringe.
The syringe.
Oh yeah, no, you can give. Yeah, it's. I could give this to you even without a biotech test.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this is to. It's basically stimulants to bring her back up.
Yeah. Yeah. He'll like visibly look it over and then give Deliverance a nod after he does.
Okay.
Has to go right here. The
That
aorta.
seems unnecessary. Oh.
It's
No,
okay.
not the
It's
aorta.
okay.
Whatever the
I'll,
because I'm thinking of girl interrupted.
The
I'm gonna stab
jugular.
myself in the aorta. Yeah, the jugular. Thank you.
Jugular, yeah, he'll go in and he says, "All right, I think eins, zwei," and then he does it.
That
And it
burns.
just
Oh, God.
compresses into you, and you just feel like this sudden like searing, and it's just warm and cooling at the same time, and it's just spreading into your brain, and your eyes like wide open, and you're all things like for as like fucked up as you are awake.
Does it have any
guys?
mechanical effect?
I mean, I didn't think of any mechanical effects, but we could say it's definitely making you a little jittery. I mean,
Okay,
I still,
all right.
you know what? I think you would still have like your negatives to.
Yeah.
Let's say this: you have your negatives to any
Intelligence.
you still have your negative modifiers to
Right.
any physical stuff.
Okay.
But your anything mental, you're on it. You can ignore your negatives.
Okay.
Yeah, first we'll do like the annoying doctor thing of like checking her pupils and shit, and then
They're just like going
like,
in
put-
and out.
yeah. he like after he's done, he kind of like puts a syringe in her hand and he says, "Now that you've taken that, don't worry about calling me in the morning, yeah."
That's funny. Okay. She stands up and starts pacing. And she says, "What is this little hovel you got here? Why are you holed up in the? Don't they know you're here?"
Nope, it's off the grid. It's carved out.
Okay, so you are the ones who are throwing Ziggy under the bus or throwing Ares under the bus? Sorry, I was kind of asleep.
Whoa, Ziggy's our man.
Okay, pro Ziggy. You're pro Ziggy. Got it.
Yeah.
Can we get a button that just says Pro Ziggy?
Pro Ziggy.
You may find comfort in Ziggy's words enough to use them, but the way you're using them paints him in a bad light for other people.
It's Ares that's painting them in a bad light for other people. They're the ones that took his message and made him the villain.
This message set everyone on fire.
I mean,
Good.
who says he's the good guy anyway? Really?
Well, no, Ziggy's the best. What are you talking about? It's just like,
I mean, Ziggy's fine. I don't agree with inciting a riot in a major city where everybody's about to lose their jobs. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
because it needs to happen. Ares needs to know that this is not okay. This isn't normal. It's not okay for them to just up and leave
I've got
and uproot.
Here's point of order. They don't give a fuck. They're okay with this place rioting. So why?
I love drug delivery.
If they're not, if they don't give a fuck, we can't just sit here lying down and not give a fuck either.
Well, why do you think we're here?
Exactly. Obviously, you give a fuck. We give a fuck.
Obviously.
We have common ground.
While this discussion is happening, how fucked up does Voltar look? Is it just her armor?
I have no armor, and I have 10 health out of 12, and I have
Okay.
5 stun out of 9.
Am I able to fix armor
Yes.
with anything?
Yeah, engineering.
Engineering? Okay.
I could use some of that too.
I will.
So as like
Both of you,
Voltar,
okay.
Deliverance, or
Yeah. So as
RPG.
ever, yeah. She's well. So he'll go to Voltar first, since Deliverance is kind of active. But yeah, he'll attempt to fix some of her armor.
It's just imagine
while they talk.
Voltar's just standing there, fucking arguing with this guy, and you just grab her arm and lift it, and you just start twisting.
Yeah.
I also feel like Voltar would not even phase her. She's so used to people just messing with her
As
stuff.
if it's her fault too. He goes, "I fixed that like an hour ago. You realize?" That's, right before we went down the chute, I told you the movement. And yeah, but it's like not really at you. It's just
Yeah, it's just a ramble.
German complaining. Yeah.
General German
Complaints in German.
That's what the subtitles say.
Engineering 3. You know what? I'm going to help out my buds, and I'm going to use edge on the armor rolls because. So 5 armor for Voltar.
Thank you. I will
Nice.
happily take that.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yeah, and he taps on it, and he's like, "It should hold for a bit, but try not to get shot anymore, yeah? Or pummeled or stabbed or." I'll be back to work on it later.
Yeah, Voltar is like in the middle of saying something. She just turns to Fritz and goes, "Thank you," and then continues arguing to this guy.
Yeah.
You like put another hash mark. There's like 5 hash marks from all the times that you've
Voltar's armor.
Yeah.
There's one spot in her
I can
shoulder.
tell by all the stitching. And then I'm going to do another one on Deliverance, and she'll be like arguing, and he comes up and he says, "I need to repair this so you don't die again, yeah?"
Oh yeah, sure. And then as he's doing that, Deliverance like pats down her sides, and she touches the 3 arms that are strapped to her side and goes, "Oh, good."
Oh yeah, those. Look
You have 6 armor restored,
Phew. Oh, thanks. That's much better.
and Fritz is out of edge.
Nice.
Excellent.
You know what that means, chat?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Can you go ahead and give me a logic plus firewall test? But because you are currently surprised because you didn't notice the thing that was looking at you, we'll go ahead and say it's -2.
Okay,
Worst surprise ever.
so 6.
Saving the successes for this one. That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Because we can't help you.
Watch Fritz not have any edge and just raw dog all these rolls and make it. Fucking asshole.
Ooh, thanks.
Oh, thanks, Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
Nick.
So, your firewall just barely catches a tracing attempt on you, and you realize that something in Ares has located your position, just given enough time to track you before you were able to shut it off.
So
it
Fritz
also got 6 successes.
Fritz fixes her armor and says, "All right, so now that that's done, someone's hacking me," and then he falls backwards and hits the ground.
Oh god.
Oh shit!
Can you do something, Adrian?
Lucas goes, Adrian goes like he starts freaking out. He's like, "You need to get out of here. You need to get out of here now.
Wait,
You
but
cannot compromise this place."
okay. What? Okay.
And he reaches for. Hold on.
A shotgun. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, he reaches for a data chip and hands it to either of you. Holds it out for anybody to take and says, "This is a siphon. Whatever it is that you're doing, I know it's big. I don't know what exactly it is that you're doing, but if you could get this in a term." Ooh, thanks, Cole. We just got another edge.
Thank you,
Ooh.
Cole.
Cole's not our stream boss. Says, we need this plugged into an important terminal. We need information. Motown needs more information to release to the masses.
To cause more chaos and destruction.
To wake people up. People need to know
burn
what Ares
people's
is up
homes.
to.
There are innocents being caught in between all of this.
There are innocents being caught right now. Detroit is in danger.
Explain how this will help, and we'll help you.
Motown needs information to release to the public.
What sort of information?
Honestly, we'll take what we can get. Anything that we can do to ruin Ares' name and bring it down. You already start thinking of possibilities, right? Like you're planning on hitting up Firewatch. You're planning on hitting up the Firewatch Labs. You're planning on hitting up Copper Colton somehow. If you really wanted to, you could even go further up the building into different places, the riggers, the security spider office, or maybe hell, even the CEO boardroom or the CEO's office, if you really wanted to go there. But
Stab the heart.
yeah, says Motown would owe you a lot.
Deliverance will snatch it up, and tuck it away. All right. What do we need to do with our friend here? Can you help?
You need to get him out of here
push
right
back the
now. They're
thing?
gonna no, you need to get him out right now.
Walter will pick him up. She'll kneel down, pick him up appropriately, princess pose and all,
Yeah.
and gesture for Deliverance to go ahead.
Okay. Where should we go? Where's the best way out of here? We need to go up.
Yeah, he just pops open the trap door to take you back out into the garden.
I'm gonna spend a plot point.
Sure.
Because that doesn't make sense to me. This guy seems smart enough that he would have a alternate exit, even if that's going to bring us down. I'm sure that there's an alternate exit that he would have. Where are all my plot points? Here, little mini hamburger. But yeah, he has a. So basically, he walks over to a wall, and it's this giant poster of like a video game aircraft. And he pulls it off, and there's a door behind it. And it's pretty much kind of like the abandoned stairwell that we found, but even more sketch, and will probably break on certain areas where we step.
Like a spiral staircase that's like made of metal, like
exactly.
grating.
It's clearly like man-made and probably by him. This probably was like an old air duct.
Nice.
All right. To which he, before letting you go through, I'm gonna spend a plot point here, and he's going to reach behind his desk, and he pulls out a pistol, which he like just flips around in his hand and gives it butt first to Voltar. Voltar, looking at this is an Ares Predator model, but this hasn't been released to the public yet.
It's a 6th edition pistol.
It is the Ares Predator 6.
Oh my god. Awesome.
He says, I'm a member of the Shadowcasters Network.
Yeah.
I have an exclusive
Make
first
sure to give
preview.
to their fundraiser at.
What?
Yeah.
Six
Since you've been a Patreon subscriber.
What is the Roman numerals for 6?
5
VI.
VI, yeah. I was like 5-1.
Thanks.
51 of them.
I'm gonna put the same as like the close, near, far. What damage does it do?
Yes, same, but it has special ability. It has the ability, and this is mainly. I'll give you kind of like what the shotgun does in this game, because this pistol has burst fire capability. So you can just press once, and 3 bullets will come out, which will mean if you ever want, you can take a -2 to attack 2 targets at half damage.
Cool.
Okay. In addition, it is also it comes with a specially designed magazine called the variable ammunition system. So you can load it with different ammo types, and then the smart gun, the smart link that you have connected to it, it'll cycle through the chamber and pick the ammo that you want to fire with.
Cool.
So basically just assume like if you have a cool thing of ammo, you don't even have to reload it. You could just be like, okay, here's a PDS round, here's a stick and shock, bam, 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 and just burst fire, nice. As desired. So it's mainly like a flavor. It's mainly flavor, flavor and maybe some effects, right? But
cool, yeah. Voltar will adjust Fritz, and she'll also twirl it in her fingers and put it in the same holster that her actual Ares Predator is on. Kind of like on the back of her, where her Eskimo sticks are, and then she'll readjust Fritz, and she looks at Adrian. She goes, "Thank you. I like your face. It is bland. You are blind to all this chaos that's out there. Try
I'm not
to
blind.
Think.
I see.
Good for you. I have cyber eyes." And she's just gonna leave. Be careful out there, Adrian.
He starts packing up his terminal. Like it's like a laptop, so he just like snaps it shut, like unplugs different bits. Like he already starts like breaking apart his computer and like just crushing the chips. And he's just grabbing whatever he can, and he'll leave eventually. Fritz, can you go ahead and give me another defense test in the Matrix, please, as you're being traced more?
Defense test in the Matrix. Is that just another logic firewall?
Yep.
But now it's not at a -2.
Correct.
Ooh, wait, hold on.
And I'm going to spend
this
a point of edge.
That's also another 2 from my cerebral bullshit, and then a reroll of 2. So that's 10.
9?
10. Okay.
I missed one.
All right. So that is 6 net hits. What's that plus your logic?
Wait, my defense was 6 net hits?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right, because you were in an attack. Well,
okay.
I guess I figured it would be like you're trying to get the trace off of it.
For a split second, I thought that I rolled a 10 for defense, and then they got 6 net hits on a 10.
No, you got 6 net hits.
And I was about to fucking lose my mind. So defense gives net hits?
Well, no, in this right, no, it doesn't. I like in my head, I was thinking that you were trying to fend off, like you were actually trying to fight the piece of ice.
Yeah. So and initially, I was gonna say, like as soon as he passed out, he was trying to find this ice to try and like blast it before it could give any info off.
Right. So here's what we'll do. So what we'll call this is another piece of ice pops up next to the binoculars ice, right? And this one has like a net gun, and it fires it, and you just like duck out of the way. So what do you want to do?
I'm going to compile a sprite. It will be a sprite, that's for sure. It's a fault sprite.
Cool.
So the one with the helmet comes out and is going to attack the one with binoculars.
Kick those binoculars in his face.
Yeah, dog. Wait, hold on. Incorrect. There we go. And then rolling for sprites. So I have to do a tasking roll for that. Before I do anything else, I have to task. I have to compile.
Yes. You have to compile your sprite.
So 10, 11, 12. That's for tasking. Oh, it's taking its sweet time rolling the dice. 3 successes.
How are you feeling about that?
I'm going to use the last point of edge again, lol. And okay, so that's 7.
All right, yeah. So
survive this. I gotta take that perk that I can give you edge or some shit because
the team player.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you struggle for a moment, but you're able to finally compile this sprite with like your sheer will, and the compilation just
it comes out of him sprinting at the one with the binoculars.
Nice.
And
all
right.
So that's
have it attack.
So that's 5 plus. Okay, so that's 1 success from the spray.
It has edge as well, if you would like.
It has edge? It has 3 edge! What the fuck? What the fuck? Episode 24, we haven't fucking known I have edge!
I've been using my spirit's edges.
Son of a bitch!
Now you know.
I thought that was for edge rolling for them. I didn't realize that was a pool. Alright, well, 5 successes from my fucking fault sprite.
Nice. Good job.
All right, so you got 3 net hits. What is the damage on that?
Is that plus their matrix or is that plus their
what your damage is?
So,
logic divided by 2 is your base damage.
Plus,
and then you're adding 3.
So the adding 3, so that's 5 damage.
5
binocular. Yeah.
All right, so the track ice gets 5 damage as this thing just crashes into it and slices some of it off, but it's still standing. Meanwhile, in meat space, Deliverance and Voltar, you're like sprinting up this staircase?
Yeah, wherever it can go.
Or down the staircase, up the staircase? Up this. Let's go up the staircase.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's behind a wall where the shed would have. Yeah, so it like goes up. Totally makes sense. So you start like just bolting up, and you hear the impending approaching steps. Like you just pass by a floor of people yelling and searching and boots stomping around. And you eventually get released into chat. Where do they get released to?
The bootsteps are heard inside this shed, right?
They're heard like while you're in this rickety metal thing. Like while you're going up these stairs, you hear behind the walls, you hear people approaching. So not on the garden level per se, but like you hear that like they're trying to specifically, like it seems like they have a trace on him, but like you don't. Anyway, I guess you wouldn't really even know that, but like they're looking for you and like they're close.
So they're not in the. I was gonna collapse the staircase if they were in the shed, but I don't want to trap Adrian down there. So continuing running up the stairs.
Can you give me stealth tests, please?
Sure.
No.
That's not great.
Voltar and Deliverance.
That's straight agility. If I'm untrained, yes.
Correct.
We're gonna pre-edge that. Good thing I did that, because that's 3 successes.
Nice.
Would it only been 1?
Four successes.
Okay, are we comfortable with this level of success?
I I have 5 edge. I'm gonna reroll.
Can I edge my edge? Can't remember.
Yes. We've been playing that
So
way.
I have 7 successes.
Oh boy. 3's not great. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so 4 in total. I've burned 2 edge.
Should I edge? I should edge 2. I want to
Oh.
edge 2. I want to edge 2. I want to edge 2. I have all this edge.
No, don't. Stop.
Please. I always roll. Oh, no, never mind. No, I was like, I always roll like shit. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay. So Voltar, you're able to like. Your cyber legs just make you so nimble up these stairs that you barely squeak them. But Deliverance, you're a little bit more of like, even though you're slowing yourself down, something that you step on just rattles the whole thing, and
Like
you
a
hear,
spider
"What was
web.
that?" You're like, "What was that?" Like behind the wall, and suddenly, gunfire just starts bursting through this drywall and starts knocking it down, and so you're about to be chased once these people start breaking through. So what do you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna Okay, I'm going to duck out of the way as much as I can and wait for like a break in the fire. And I'm gonna spend a plot point to say that they like crash through like kind of like a fist size thing, like there's somebody like kind of like pushing or maybe using a crowbar or something. And then she's gonna take one of the arms and shove the hand through. And then gonna keep moving with Voltar, and as they go, she's gonna she wants to kind of listen for them to be like, what the why is there, and then explode it.
Is that a hand?
And then explode it?
Yeah,
I want to cast corpse explosion
On the arm.
on the arm.
We've done it before.
The
Oh,
severed
like
arm.
the severed, that's right. You had some, yeah,
Yes,
please
two
remind
left.
us.
We have
Yeah,
three.
remind us. Where'd you get
yes,
these
yes.
severed arms from?
So we went into an incinerator, which was full of body parts that had been removed so that people could then get cybered body parts. And we almost got killed in the incinerator, but then I took one of the legs and corpse exploded the wall and got us out of there. And then I grabbed 3 arms and strapped them to my belts for later use. So one of them now is stuck into the hole in the drywall that was made by this crowbar.
All right.
And then I'm gonna get out of the way and corpse explosion.
It's fucking
Boof.
disgusting.
Go ahead and roll it. Roll that
So
spellcasting.
gross. It's so gross. It's so gross. Okay, this is sorcery.
Sorcery, yes.
Willpower +4 plus blood magic 13.
Has anyone already taken Matt and Rat's suggestions in chat?
I'm gonna
for
add
that
that.
No, but
room?
we're going to when they, for sure. I want those
Okay.
suggestions when they.
So I take them.
No,
I take them.
It's why I asked. So I could.
Which one?
I have no
I see-
edge, so I'm just gonna get as many plot points as possible.
I see
But
red.
also, they were
5
good
successes.
suggestions. Thank you, Matt and Eric.
What, where, when, and how Matt's suggestion? Because I obviously see Rath's, but
He
Right.
said, well, because he said fun house complete with roll. No, he said something. It was there.
I see, yeah.
He said it before.
Funhouse complete with room of mirrors.
Room with a bunch of cubicles, but it's totally empty.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
and
Very
then
creepy.
Eric built onto that and said,
Yeah,
it's a
I got
cubicles
you.
room under construction renovations with all sorts of areas cordoned off by plastic
Oh,
tarps.
that's creepy.
Right.
That could be real creepy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, so 5 successes on the corpse explosion.
Yeah, I'm getting like strong Resident Evil vibes from being in that greenhouse, and now we're going into an abandoned area, which I'm okay with. Dibs on being Leon Kennedy. Sorry.
Okay, so go ahead and just so you're again the Fab 3 bacteria that's just kind of airborne around the facility is making it hard for you to get through, but just at the very last second you're able to just burst it. So how much damage is it?
It's 12 physical, but that's close. So, and it's not a full corpse, so you can do what you like with that.
No, that's fine. You definitely do some damage. So the exploding arm just boof, just rips through the drywall, shakes the stairs, these like rickety metal stairs that you're on. You hear all of this shouting and commotion, and you see somebody get like knocked back, and you just get like this faint view of Knight Errant armor. Knight Errant full body armor. So you are 100% sure you did not kill this man with the explosion.
No, there's no way. Yeah.
But you definitely like knocked them off balance.
Okay.
They're gonna have to do laundry for like a week.
Ooh. They've got arm all over them. I can't get this arm off.
One of them has their like Daft Punk Knight Errant visor, and there's like a finger on it now, and he's like, ah.
Windshield wipers.
Yeah. But it just keeps smearing it, and he's like, no.
The most cyberpunk thing you can do: windshield wipers on your visor for the blood.
Need a hand? That's right.
All right, so you Voltar and Deliverance, after that explosion has like caused and it's like sent all of this dust, drywall dust in the air. It's given you some cover to escape on the next possible floor, and you end up on this floor of cubicles, like some kind of renovated office that has not finished its renovations. Nor will it ever.
Could we take a break?
Yeah, I've got a tiny bladder.
Is this an okay time?
It is
okay, let me give a final. I gotta give a cliffhanger. So you escape into this floor. All of the lights are off, so except for like the emergency lights, and you spot like this. I'll spend a plot point. You spot a shadow standing amongst the cubicles. This figure, this elf with a trench coat and a desiccated hand on her belt.
Oh shit!
And that's where she and all that you and what she says is, "So you're the blood mage," and that's where we'll take a break.
I'm real scared. Oh god.
All right, so we'll be back in 10 minutes. Stay tuned as we continue our session of Join the Anarchy, the comeback. Oh, by the way, also make sure that you check out, I know that you've all been helping our show. Awesome, keeping them alive, but also consider helping the channel stay alive. Go to shadowcasters.network/fundraiser and donate, because that helps us bring shows like this to you on a much more regular occasion. And plus you get some really cool kickbacks. Yeah, lots of cool kickbacks, lots of chances for cool kickbacks, and and of course the build up to the 36-hour streamathon. So go, and also 2,500 by Saturday, and I have to finally put some Join the Anarchy merch on the store. So let's make this happen.
Exciting, though.
All right, stay tuned. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Join the Anarchy here on the Shadowcasters Network. We are the interactive Shadowrun Anarchy experience, and we are continuing our run within the Ares headquarters. So what we just last left off on was this elf in a trench coat with a desiccated hand saying, "So you're the blood mage." And okay, plot point, flashback. the elf and fellow knight errant detectives enter the area where you wreaked a bunch of havoc with all of those robots that tried to take you down, the robotic arms and drones. There's this like incinerator that has exploded. There's like blood and body parts everywhere, and we focus on this elf with her runic trench, like the interior lining of her trench coat has runes. She's got like this Celtic knot tattoo on her face, dark hair, tan skin, and this desiccated hand and 2 pistols on her belt. And she's being followed by like this wisp of black ash that's just swirling and releasing these like sounds. And her eyes just go like black as she just looks around the space, and she just ignores the entire explosion of blood and looks over at the spot where Deliverance had lost a bunch of blood, which had been separate from that space. And she walks up to it and she touches the blood and starts drawing like this circle, this spiral circle with the blood, and her eyes are up, and you just start hearing like and like in her mind she sees just like this faint image of Deliverance. She looks up at the detectives and says, "This is blood magic. You have a blood mage in the building." And the detectives patch in and say, "Well, we just got word that there's a technomancer running amok in the Matrix." So I see a team with a mage and a technomancer. I believe they're being helped, though. And say, "We need to put the building on high alert." And everyone says, "Yes, ma'am." And they go off to do their thing. One of the detectives says, "So Thistle," addressing her as Thistle. What do we do now? It says, "We follow the trail." And her eyes just stay black as she follows this like astral trace of Deliverance through the building. That starts to fade out, but eventually she when there's finally word that there's a track on the technomancer, the teams start to mobilize, and she separates from the group, says, I need backup, please." And we're gonna pincer attack. And she has 3 knight errant bodyguards with her to stand by as she enters this area. She walks through this cubicles that are actually being used, this office of office workers, and flashes her knight errant badge to enter the locked area. And inside of that locked area is where we are currently in, the abandoned cubicle section that has not finished its renovations. And she takes point, stands, has her hands on her pistols. Her desiccated hand glows. And the knight errant officers are taking cover behind cubicle walls with their assault rifles drawn. And that's where we return to our scene.
Are these cubicle walls bulletproof?
No, of course not.
just
They
to check.
are,
But they do
are
block line
Ares
of sight.
Cubicle walls.
Right,
Yeah,
totally,
they are
totally.
Aries,
Right,
unless-
there-
I mean, you'd have to probably spend a plot point for that, but they Travis makes a point. They are Ares cubicle walls. They all do own firearms.
But they are also not supposed to be shooting each other.
No, but they're supposed to be prepared
not-
if some shit goes down.
They're not supposed to be shooting each other, and it helps that they're bulletproof cubicle walls.
Well, I mean, Ares has thought of everything. Like they know this might happen.
I
You know,
just,
I
okay.
just want to remind
Okay.
you that they're the ones taking cover, right? Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
They can be bulletproof. It's okay. You want to give me that plot
No,
point?
no, I was just messing around. You don't, please don't make them bulletproof.
Are you sure? 'Cause that could be really helpful for you. Also.
I suppose.
there's like
yeah,
no
that's
cover
true.
here.
Maybe there's like certain ones. You know how in video games some things are destructible, some things aren't.
Yeah.
There's like certain colors of
Oh my God,
cubicle walls.
please, somebody needs to spend a
Yeah.
plot point right now and make these bulletproof. Otherwise, you're
Oh,
actually
there's one
everyone
left.
is
I
fucked.
can't.
I have 2.
I have 4. They are bulletproof.
Yay!
It's like in
Thank
cartoons
you.
where the background is kind of painted, but then there's like the box or the hammer is like super colorful, and it's like,
You're like,
oh,
oh.
that's not going to be used.
I can totally pick up that later. Like, yeah.
Okay, so Deliverance looks and do I know these people are taking cover, or do I just know that it's her, just see her?
All you see is her from this vantage point. Basically, think like long rows of cubes, and like she's just at the end. And
So we can't even
what-
see the guards.
you wouldn't know that they're there. I'm only giving
Yeah.
that to you for dramatic irony. But they're
Right,
flanked.
right.
They're flanked. They're on both of her sides.
Mm.
So we haven't seen her yet,
This is our first
We
time
can see
seeing
her
her.
shadow, like
Okay.
her silhouette.
but like our characters haven't.
This is
seen.
the first time your characters have seen her. Yes.
Oh, so
you don't
we
know.
can-
You didn't even know who she was.
Okay,
This has just
Yeah,
been
we
like
can physically
introduced to
see
the
her.
audience and to you as
right.
players.
Which is why I'm asking. Like the characters can now see her physically.
Yes.
Yes.
So Deliverance stands there with her, like she's got those rags wrapped around her wrists, and they're still bleeding from the self-inflicted wounds. And she says, I imagine you're not just gonna let us pass, are you?
No. You're gonna need to turn yourself over. No need to cause more bloodshed.
Deliverance looks at her and then takes out a small knife and starts cutting herself a little bit more on the wrists. And she starts singing.
This is a new scene, by the way, in case
Oh,
anybody
new
gets
scene,
bonuses
good.
for new scenes.
She starts singing. Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb?
Holy shit! Give yourself a plot point. She starts conjuring a spirit. Ooh.
Walter just gives her this look, and she listens, but at the same time, she would like turn to Fritz, but he's passed out, and just go, Walter's weird on drugs. Like,
Deliverance.
yeah, sorry, Deliverance is weird on drugs.
At this exact moment, Voltar, you have incoming call from Copper Colton.
Oh God, not now, Dad.
Why, Dad?
You're so fucking grounded.
I'll patch him through.
Before we start, this is Paige quiet for anyone else? Because Paige is kind of quiet for me.
I'm sorry. Am I not making out with my microphone?
Okay, that's better.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't do anything. Deal with it. The only thing I can do is make out with my microphone.
Yeah. So Copper Colton appears. You know, he's on video call, and
This is so
and
bad.
says, Voltar, what do you think you're doing? Because what it is you think you're doing, it's not going to work.
What do you think I'm doing?
turn over your teammates.
I can't.
You can
let
walk
do
away from
that.
this.
I can't let you do that, Father.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't let me do that.
I
This
won't
is your
let
decision. Where is your loyalty to Ares, soldier?
you. Voltar twitches a bit because I know that was kind of programmed into her. It is gone. It left me the moment you transformed me into this. And when you started hurting my friends and blackmailing them. They are more of a family than you are. You didn't even celebrate my birthday this year.
That's what this is about. You're a
It's
traitor
more
to
than
Ares,
just-
and you're a traitor to this family. I'll give you one last chance to reconsider.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Cole's comment. What will you do if I don't? You're behind a phone. I'm on the field.
When you are captured, inevitably, by the knight errant forces that have you all surrounded, you'll be disassembled and restarted anew. That's what I'll do.
You would do that to your daughter?
I've
Would you make me
already
your son?
done it. Learn to obey Ares.
No.
You need to be reprogrammed. I'm sorry, Voltar. And shuts off the call.
You need to be reproved.
I hate you, Dad!
I wish I was never born!
No
All right.
Shadowrunning privileges for a month!
I hate you! I hate this family! I never get to do what I want!
It's not a phase, Dad.
Yeah. This is
I'm
who
going to
I
Bridget.
am now. I am going
Actually-
to my friends,
I'll make my own company
and you
with
can't
blackjack
stop
and
me.
hookers.
All right, so at this moment, getting a seemingly a signal, and Deliverance is already bringing in her own spirit. Is that your roll right up top, or did you still need to roll for it?
Oh, sorry, I didn't roll.
Okay.
Five.
5.
I'm going to tell mommy.
All right. You are just so ready to roll, and you want to and you just bring from another plane this being. Tell me about the spirit that you have summoned with your creepy song.
Okay, so this is a spirit of man. So this is an Ares wage slave who has been ripped to shreds and put back together. So he's like 8 feet tall, and he's wearing this. He's wearing a suit that's like just ripped off of him, and he has like gouges in him. And he has he has his sidearm, and feel free to throw in some more details of this spirit chat. I'll add them in. But yeah, he's like a possessed wage slave who's been through hell.
What an
Does he have a
allegory for
tie?
capitalism.
Oh boy, so neat. Also playback generous.
Eye on his head for his bandana.
All right.
Okay, I
so
need
this
my
so
spirit
this
stance.
this 8-foot-tall beast just gets brought into the field, and it's at that exact moment that like you see in the shadows this ashy wisp that sets ground momentarily, and you see the feet of a little girl made of ash, and then just lunges goes back amorphous and lunges as she pulls, as a thistle will pull her pistols. So I need Voltar and Deliverance. Sorry, this music's probably loud. Voltar and Deliverance, please go ahead and give me defense tests as she draws these pistols and just pa pa pa.
Agility, logic, yeah.
Agility plus logic, yep.
2. That's just I can't afford.
How many bullets go straight into Fritz's ass?
I'm carrying you, so I'm doing your defense test. 7 successes for me.
Okay.
All right.
Are we comfortable?
I'm edging. I'm edging.
And if anything,
5.
Voltar wouldn't allow you to be hit. She would most likely try her best to take the damage.
Okay. She manages to just barely wing Deliverance for 6 damage.
Ow.
Oh, I'm back down, guys. Oh, shit. Oh wait, no, my armor. I have armor. It's okay. You fixed my armor. I was like, oh no.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, perfect. And that's when you suddenly hear go, 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 and you don't see anybody raise, you don't see any pop up over the cubicle walls, but you can only imagine that you suddenly realize that there's other people in the room here, and they're probably crawling through the cubicle walls to flank you. Deliverance. And as a reminder, you can spend a plot point to go ahead if need be.
Okay, so my Spirit of Man, 8 feet tall, can see these guys. Maybe, can I say that? Can I spend a plot point to say that?
Yes. I would say,
Or maybe
yeah.
at least a couple of them.
I don't know how tall the cubicle.
Okay.
Yeah, it could go straight for the first thing it sees.
Okay. Does that cost me a plot point?
No, I think that makes sense.
Okay. So it sees 2 that are beside her, and now they're moving around to go behind us.
Yeah, they're making their way around the cubicles.
And this little ash spirit thing.
Mm-hmm.
This little ash spirit thing. What's it doing? Is it attacking us, or is it?
Oh yeah, it needs to launch itself at somebody, right? Go ahead and give me a defense test. Thank you for reminding me. Defense test. Give yourself a plot point too for reminding me. Yeah, all right. Thank you for helping me.
I regret everything. I will die now.
Okay, go ahead and give it a defense test for your Spirit of Man.
Okay. Oh, that's a big roll. 14, so 5 successes.
Okay, give me 1 second because I need to find something. All right, Shadow. While I'm looking this up, remember to hit up shadowcasters.network/fundraiser.
Vamp, vamp, vamp. Give us money.
Plug. Help us stay alive.
Oh, I have no edge. That's right.
Yeah.
But your sprites do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. My spirit does too.
Shit, you right. Yeah, honestly, my sprites are more useful than me because they can re-roll garbage that Roll20 throws my way.
Guys, I'm real nervous.
It's fine. We're all just gonna die. It's okay.
Yeah.
This is hard. I mean, I know this would be hard, but it's hard. We might get captured. We might actually legit.
I think one of us might go down, or at least one or two. Like,
I'm likely to go down. Yeah.
Yeah.
The way that
Unless they start stunning me.
Yeah, the way that our health and stuff are going.
I need to stop doing. I have my health in a notepad. I need to do it on my sheet so I can see the negatives I have to go through.
Yeah. I'm spending an edge here on this. 2 successes. Is that? No, your
5.
spirit got 5. Yeah. Okay. So this thing like tries to wrap itself around your spirit of man. Describe how your spirit just like bats this thing away.
Okay. So it kind of like wraps around, and this spirit, the spirit of man, kind of like bears down. And sort of goes, almost like bursts out a pulse of energy, and you can see that's how all of its clothes have gotten ripped. It's like this strained, this barely controlled rage and anxiety is finally released, and the ash kind of like and settles down.
Nice, yeah, and like the ash, the ash like pops off and just like smashes up against a cubicle wall, forms into the shape of this little girl, and then goes back into this amorphous, like, so, all right, Deliverance, it's your turn.
Okay, so, I'm going to, my Spirit of Man, maybe I should actually handle the spirit itself, because it's gonna be a problem. Access to critter amps, I don't think those are useful, though. Okay, so it's going to use astral combat to hit the ash spirit.
Okay.
2. Well, I'll use one of his edges. Ooh, 6.
Nice.
Let's spend an edge as well. I have all this edge, I might as well burn it. All right.
This music sounds like it's trying to be Hans Zimmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
It kind of sounds like time.
Nice.
Kind of funny.
All right, so I got 8 successes, so I was able to
Damn.
unless you wanna, well, whatever. You didn't.
That's it. No, that's fine. So he does this burst of energy and then tries to get at the ash spirit, but it like gives him,
it like splits in
away.
half. Yeah, it wisps in half and then just reforms above him. What do you want to do, Deliverance?
I'm gonna duck behind a bulletproof cubicle, and I'm going to heal myself.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, I don't.
Go ahead and give me that sorcery test.
Yeah,
Which doesn't have any negatives.
Nice.
it's true. That's the max I can heal because I'm already damaged 3 for my blood magic. So I'm back up to full, which 6. Yeah.
Did you want to edge that roll?
Wait,
by chance?
6?
No,
You
because
have 6 health?
well, I only have 6 health because I took 3 damage to do all the blood magic.
Oh, like
so I'm
permanent damage?
permanent. Yeah, I have to naturally heal
I
it. I
see.
have to rest. Yeah. So that doesn't actually do anything for me. So here we go.
I was gonna say, I'm a twink and I have 10.
All right, cool. So
so I'm hiding behind a cubicle, and my spirit is fighting the other spirit.
Got it. All right,
Here we
Fritz.
This ice that I was fighting, probably like not gonna be a problem now that they already know where we are, right?
I'm sorry. Oh yeah,
The ice. Yeah.
Well, there is one still with like this net going on, but if you want, you can drop out of the matrix entirely and disconnect. So you have the opportunity to, like, you're able to like on purpose disconnect yourself if you want.
Right, but these guys have guns that are fighting us.
Yes.
Okay. So these are knight errant officers, right?
Yes.
They are equipped with all sorts of riot gear.
Yes.
and most of their riot weaponry would be connected via wireless.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to be very specific. I will spend a plot point. A man who is, unfortunately for them, standing in the middle does have a couple tear gas grenades. I think I've done this before.
Yes.
People need to stop carrying tear gas grenades.
On wireless, yeah.
Yeah, on wireless. And so I'm going to...
But then that doesn't give you things to do. This is so cool. This is why jackers are cool.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to go bam on those. And then my combat... Oh, no, my combat sprite doesn't help because it's not a combat.
Your combat sprite can at least, like, try and knock out one of the ice that's bothering you.
Yeah. So I'll have my combat boy, my fault sprite. The soldier didn't really like do anything fancy. It literally just sprinted into him and like threw its form at it, and then stood back up and then sprinted at it again and throws itself at it. So it's gonna try to hit the net sprite this time, not the scout sprite.
Mm-hmm. Why does a grenade need Wi-Fi? Because that way you can remote detonate it whenever you want. So
you
like
open up an app on your phone and then you're like,
does the grenade have Pokemon
now
Go?
is the right time to do it. So like you could set traps if you wanted to.
Wait,
or
do you like do a little circle and then
Matt,
throw the grenade? Is that
a lot of things in Shadowrun are connected to like wireless, so you can easy access without having to manually do it. You can just do it with your brain.
Oh, I love this post. Like.
Yeah. Okay, so doing another hacking 3 and so that's
just the grenade of Pokemon Go.
Good. I'm gonna do another one of his edge.
Jesus Christ.
3. I know. The game's like, I've had enough of Fritz. So that's 3 successes from him. The fault.
The thing is, this is actually just it's cool enough that I don't want to spend my edge. I need to hold my edge anyway for Thistle. All right, so I also got 3 successes, so you just barely were able to do it.
Okay, so that's 2. So it's 2 damage on the.
Oh right, I'm sorry. This is on the other.
Yeah, right.
Okay. On the one with the net gun.
On the one with the net gun. Yeah.
Okay. 2 damage. Or 3?
2 dead, yeah. Logic minus.
Logic
2?
divided by 2.
Logic in half?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2. For the fault sprite by himself.
Rounded up?
Rounded up, yeah. It only has 4. It only has 4 logic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. Okay. I was thinking about you. Okay.
No.
Got it. All right, go.
And then Fritz is going to do the grenade. So that's fucking 14.
Well, actually, I'm sorry, because then I rolled. That means I rolled the wrong dice pool. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Suka bliat.
Yeah, no, I also got 3 successes anyway. Okay, so we're fine.
11, 12, 13. Yeah. So with 13 dice, I rolled a 3.
Okay. I also rolled 3 successes yet again. So, all right, so just, yes, so you can blow up some tear gas grenades.
Okay, yeah. It'll, yeah. Oh, son of a...
Not again!
All right, so yeah, so like the middle of this, of all of these cubicles, just like, just this like tear gas grenade cloud just starts spreading.
On second thought.
I think I'm an idiot. They're wearing masks, aren't they? But she's not. But Thistle isn't.
Thistle is not, at least.
Ha!
So
choke on that
there's
one
that.
person.
Plus,
But also it's hard to see, right? Unless their visors just are like, lol.
plus, I mean, it gives me an incentive to go around kicking off their masks.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. Should have been a frag grenade. Yeah, but I was thinking riot gear, okay?
Yeah. Where they have.
I'm batting 1,000 with being a shit technomancer. I killed a Shadem. Have you killed a Shadem with hacking? I don't think so.
I would like to point out that it was my body that killed the Shadem.
Team effort, guys. I was watching and applauding.
all right, Voltar.
Yeah. God damn it, Fritz.
If anything, though, even though they're wearing masks and they won't be affected by the tear gas is thick.
Yeah, so they wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, their line of sight is being blocked.
Oh, am I able to get information? Would I know their masks? Being a techno boy, is this prior knowledge? Would I understand like the? No, I wouldn't know what they do. Okay.
What their masks do?
Yeah, like they could filter out the toxins, but like, are they able to like neutralize the smoke effect and see through them and shit? Like, do they have like?
They're not like cyber eyes, if that's right. Well, okay. I guess okay. Knight Errant probably
Knight
would
Errant
have that,
they have Tron helmet. They have like fucking Daft Punk crazy bullshit. So
yeah, and if it's like made to I'll spend a plot point just to make it official. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. That don't bother them none. They can see through it. It's like they have cyber eyes.
Damn it.
Hey guys, do you ever spend a plot point to help and then immediately argue why your plot point was bad in the first place?
Well, I got excited.
Give yourself a plot point back for screwing the group.
Awesome.
I have a plan.
Nailed it.
I had a plan.
I see this as an absolute win.
It just makes the situation more desperate and dramatic. It's good. All right, Voltar.
Damn it, Fritz. Okay.
He takes off his mask and he's actually the evil twin of Fritz with a mustache.
This is the darkest timeline.
On him.
Voltar's gonna do two things before she does something. And I'm hoping that they're like free actions or whatever. First things first, gas mask. My Aztec gas mask that I have.
Oh yeah, the breather mask. That's right.
I have one too.
I'm gonna put that on, and I'm gonna adjust Fritz so where he's piggybacking, and I'm gonna take his arms and kind of interlock them so they're around my neck, even if I have to like tie them.
Yeah.
Fritz does not have a filtration mask.
Oh, okay. Damn it, Fritz.
Just so you're aware. Just so you're aware. You may continue on. I just want you to understand that that is a thing.
Can't put you anywhere.
You're fine to continue on. He is currently asleep, and he'll figure it out eventually. But
I mean,
dude, just drop his ass. What, are they gonna go for the unconscious fucktard, or are they gonna go for the one sprinting at them like a beast?
Yeah, but they know what you are.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Smart.
Okay, here's the thing. Are they gonna say, "Oh, let's grab him first," or are they gonna say, "Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God"?
Well, I mean, they could also use you as a.
Fritz can take care of himself. Just drop him. Just drop him. He can take care of himself. Just drop him. You got him.
What would Voltar do?
She wouldn't drop him.
No, she wouldn't.
Are you sure?
She would.
You have that gun. You have that new gun. You can just like.
I know I do, but I thought of something cool.
Oh, okay.
Then so drop him. I think Voltar would be tactically savvy enough to say they're not gonna go for him. They're gonna go for me because I'm about to fucking punch them in the dick, all of them simultaneously.
Simultaneous dick punch.
Yeah. She turns into Kali and just starts dick punching everybody.
I'll put him behind one of the cubicles.
Yeah, Voltar's like tactical decision making, professional tactical decision making sees all of these options that Fritz is arguing about.
It's the telltale game where you're like, fuck.
Drop him next to me.
Yeah. All right.
You have like this little timer that's like do. Make a decision. Make a decision. Make a decision.
It's just Oz's face going.
But yeah,
Voltar will go into super stealth mode. Batman that shit. She's going to climb up one of the cubicles and hop into the ceiling rafters because since it's under construction, I bet that there's the scaffolding. And she's gonna start crouching low with stealthing. And what she's going to do.
I don't know about scaffolding, but they might not have put the asbestos ceiling tiles in.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm gonna spend a plot point as well.
Okay.
To say that there is. Sorry, chains
on like coiled up on these scaffolding. I don't know why.
Okay.
Chains or rope. I want chains.
Chains, yeah, whatever. Why not?
And I'm literally gonna Batman that shit. I'm going to go above someone, one of the guys that are searching, and
basically drop down, make sure my legs are on the scaffolding, so I'm not falling all the way down. Quickly tie chains around his, like, under his torso, and then pull him back up and hang him from the scaffolding.
Oh, shit. Okay, first off, give yourself a plot point, and then go ahead and give me, okay. Why don't we call all of this, like, a stealth,
Athletics?
just stealth
Athletics
move.
stealth? Okay.
Yeah, because it's like an ambush. Go ahead and give me.
I am pre-edging this. I'm pre-edging this, and remind me, because this is Anarchy, I don't add my full edge, I add just one, right?
You add 1 die, and your 4s count as successes.
Cool, okay.
One of them's like, tell Mr.
Well, wait,
Colton we need
actually,
backup, and she's
question.
like,
Are you being obvious, or like,
No.
are you jumping obviously, or are you trying to like be stealthy? So like you're using
I'm
the
being
gases.
stealthy. I want to be
gases
stealthy.
cover. Yeah, because I assumed because you're referencing Batman, but
Yeah, I'm being stealthy.
I don't know if you wanted to be like when we play Batman the video game and we're like, fuck, everyone sees me, like grapple hook out, and we're like, he's over there. Like, yeah.
No.
bye.
9 successes.
Holy shit.
Because my 4s count, and I re-roll because of one of my things.
All right, so
Multiple
so
doors.
you wrap the chain, you like jump down, wrap these chains around him,
Yep.
and just like floof, just yank him back up by his feet. And he's like, ah! And he's just like starting to like fire indiscriminately.
I was hoping he'd drop his gun, but okay.
I guess he could. Well, you could spend a plot point to make him drop his gun.
Sure, I'll give you back that plot point you gave me.
All right, cool. So an assault rifle lands on the ground.
Sweet.
And I
Night
want to
Errant
probably
assault
need
rifle.
Huh?
You still have a second attack if you wish.
How many guys are in there? Because they're all being chained up.
From up here, but with the gas clouds, I'd say you see one more currently.
I have cyber eyes.
Oh, that's true. You can see. So yes, you see 2 other Knight Errant officers, and you also see the mage.
Okay, I'm gonna go after the Knight Errant officers for
Okay.
right now.
Yeah. So there's one that's like starting to like just move in on Fritz and Deliverance's location.
Yeah.
You need to intercept.
Yeah, I start basically making my way over there very stealthily, and then I'll pretty much do the same thing. And I'll make sure that he doesn't have his gun this time. I won't spend a plot point to make him drop it. I'll fucking punch it out of his hand or something.
All right. Do it.
Stealth again?
Yes, please. Hmm.
1, 2, 3. I'm re-rolling that. 5, 6 successes.
Okay. Yeah, so you also describe the cool ass move as you like he's just about to turn the corner and suddenly like Deliverance, you see out of the corner of your eye this.
You see Volta drop down behind him, and she does that thing where she, puts her finger up to her lips, and she immediately like goes to basically hug him from behind, but she's hugging him with chains, and she yanks him up so the chains like are under his torso, and she yanks him up as she jumps up and then pulls him with, up, if that makes any sense, because Paige's leg is on fucking.
Yeah, it's like a wrap and a pull.
Yeah. Pretty much, yep. And then while he's up there, she kicks his guns and then kicks him in the face to knock him out, because I will spend a plot point to knock him out.
All right. Sweet.
I don't want communications. I'll spend a plot point to say that I'm gonna knock out all these guys. If I successfully tie them up.
I'm going to spend a
Sure.
plot point to say that I win.
What? Why? Oh, that's such a good idea.
Nah, I'll give it to you because the stealth attacks were good. And again,
Yeah.
just to like promote a stealth attack, like I like the idea of, you can like if you succeed, because we're not really dealing damage to them, so it just makes sense. You
exactly.
spend, you succeeded, spend a plot point, and then yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I
That's
don't-
okay. That just gives me all these plot points to play with.
That's fine. I just don't want them to be like, hey, this chick's in the rafters. Like,
Yeah.
because they
I just
all
remember
have
to spend glitch
communication.
dice. All right. Ding. My turn. Thistle is going. Okay, so let's start with the Pale Fire Spirit, or the Ash Spirit. So the ash reforms, tries to take another jab at the spirit of man.
All right. Willpower plus the logic, or
Yes.
agility plus logic?
Agility plus logic, yes.
Okay. 6.
Spending your point of edge.
Come on, bad roll.
Blow.
Come on, bad roll. Come on, fuck up.
Nope, not enough. 5 successes. Yeah. So
All right.
this spirit is just not. It's not good enough to take on your spirit of man, and your spirit of man swats this thing away, and you hear like as this thing reformats again, and you see like this little girl's face in agony, and then just whiffs away in ash again. Thistle is let's see, so she is going to move, seeing so she sees yanked.
Does
She
she?
gas cloud?
She's in the tear gas, right?
She's not in the tier. You said it was like center, right? And she's.
I thought they were right next to her.
Oh, you were blowing it up just
Around.
before. Gotcha. Before they were
But
moving.
I'm thinking of like the tear gas rising because it's air,
Uh-huh.
and it would be. I'm wearing a
It's like,
gas mask.
well, because it puffs out. I thought that she was standing there and they were beside her still.
They had started moving.
Okay. Well, whatever.
So that's why.
I
Like,
just-
you said somewhere in the center of the map.
It's just me trying to clarify what's going on.
Basically, think, okay, if you have the square room, like the center is gas cloud that's just spreading outward, right? So,
So she's
this-
not in the gas cloud.
correct. And
Okay.
she is going to, seeing one person get yanked up and another get yanked up, she's going to rush over to the side. Sees Voltar on the ground and she's going to launch a mana bolt at Voltar. So, can you
Voltar or Deliverance?
Me.
to Voltar?
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, she only because you're behind cover. She wouldn't see you yet.
Okay.
So Voltar, go ahead and roll strength plus willpower.
I don't got a lot of willpower. All right, 2. But you know, I'm not comfortable with that. And I have edge. 3. Gotta be comfortable with that. I am back down to the same exact edge as
All right.
I'm supposed to have.
Okay, so she also got 3 successes. So the land it hits, you
Yep.
take 6 physical damage. None of it pierces
Does
your
it-
armor.
I was to say, does it go to my armor?
No, yes, it would all start at your armor, but nothing
Okay.
pierces through your armor right now.
All right, that's fine. I take off 2 because
Yeah.
damage resistance, so I only take 4, and I have 1 armor left.
Yeah. Yes.
Fritz is like, oh, I just fixed that.
And there it goes.
He knew better.
And she's also going to. She gets 2 attacks. She's going to draw her. Yeah, of course. Draws her pistol.
Yep.
Fires. Go ahead and give me another.
Why does she
agility.
always draw it like James Bond? or like
that's how I
the
draw
one
guns.
pose one time that Han Solo does that. So everyone thinks that's the Han Solo
Quick draw.
pose, but it's
Yeah.
just one time.
Bam.
4 successes. I don't mind getting shot, I guess.
Yeah, she also gets 4 successes, so that's a base damage of 6 physical.
All right, so 4, 3.
Is Toasty the dead girl?
Yeah.
Gross.
Right?
Gross. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm doing math, and apparently my brain's too dumb to not do easy subtraction.
All right. The last remaining knight errant officer in the room is going to. Let's see. He's probably like, he was the one that was in the tear gas cloud. His mask is covering it. He can see through it. He's just going to bolt through this through the tear gas cloud, and he's going to start firing his. I don't know if he's going to stay hidden in the tear gas cloud. This is cooler. So bullets start just coming out of this tear gas cloud and like forming like little streak clouds through, going towards the spirit of man. So can you also give me another agility plus logic there, Deliverance, for your spirit?
4. That's my... Okay. 4.
4. All right, so he got 2 net hits, so that's 8 physical damage.
8 physical.
Oh, I'm sorry, no, assault rifle I said. So assault rifles I think are 8 damage. Let me double check. So that would be 2 bonus. I should have this. Yeah, so 10 physical, sorry.
10, okay. Okay.
Deliverance, you hear the knight errant officers are approaching on that metal staircase, the one that you had just gone up, and will eventually release into this room. So you might need to. Somebody needs to, and Voltar, you would hear this too because it's like right by you. So the two of you hear somebody's coming up. You need, or like a group of, like a whole batch of knight errant officers is coming. The backup is on its way. So you need to figure out a way to either hold them back or escape or something. Deliverance.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna do.
Sorry, to set the scene again, right? Thistle has Voltar in her sights. There's a knight errant officer in the gas cloud that's firing assault rifle rounds into like down this like cubicle hallway, right, where the two of you are positioned behind one of the bulletproof walls. And 2 knight errant officers are dangling and incapacitated. So, and then there's backup coming from your side where you guys had just run in from to get into this floor.
Okay. I'm gonna start by attempting to banish this spirit.
Okay. Ooh, yes!
At last, I can banish a spirit. Okay, so I also have a banishing focus, which is my cross necklace. So it acts as like a free point of edge for banishing spirits, essentially.
Yep.
Okay, so Deliverance, she focuses in on Toasty. Well, she doesn't know it's Toasty, but she focuses in on the like pile of ash that's swirling around her spirit, and the cross necklace, from behind it, a single drop of blood like trickles down the middle of her chest. And she, okay, so 14. Ooh. So that is 8 successes to banish this spirit.
Did you still want to use your doesn't it have the ability to reroll so you can get even more?
I do have that ability, yeah, without edge. So that's it. Like the focus allows me once per day reroll all misses when banishing a spirit. So
do you want to spend it on this, or I mean, that's pretty good, but
I mean, yeah, this is the second spirit we've seen in all of the.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that time I couldn't banish it, so This is the first time I have a full, like, a level 2 amp for this and a focus, and I use it once every 12 episodes, so I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the opposed test is though.
Let's see, banishing. I'm looking it up.
Okay. We've never done this before.
So you're using the conjuring skill, right, to do your banishing?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Against the spirit's defense dice. If the roll succeeds, deals the spirit a number of stun damage equal to the magician's willpower, but I like to go ahead and add the net successes as well, because otherwise that's weak sauce as hell.
Okay, my willpower is 6.
Alright, so defense 10. All right. I don't want to spend edge on this, but I am going to give my spirit a glitch die. Fine. Okay. I got 5. Wait, did you want to reroll? Oh, so total is what?
I did my reroll already,
Okay.
so 8.
8 successes? Okay, I got 5. So what is your willpower plus 3 net hits?
Total of 9.
And it takes stun damage equal to that. All right. It's so you just like give this whoosh, and this ash starts to, like, this little girl starts to shake, like just form back in the ash, and she's just trembling and shaking and screaming, and it just needs one final like fa, and you can just remove her from existence. You have your spirit of man still to go.
Yeah, and I think the spirit of man's gonna go for it.
Punch her.
Gonna give
Punch her
her
in
the
the
old 1-2 astral combat.
Yeah.
Give her the old 1-2. 2 successes. Let's edge that.
Give him the old one too, Charlie.
It's fisticuffs you want, eh?
Yeah.
4 successes you got?
Yeah.
She only got. Ooh, do I want to spend an edge?
Yes, Oz. What'd you get?
It'll be Caitlin's.
Spend edge.
No,
Do
I need it for Thistle and the Knight
Damn
Errant
it.
people. No, plus this was super cool. I don't want to take this away from you. I think it's badass as fuck. So go ahead and describe the kill. Or rather, sorry, the disruption.
Disruption.
The
Okay, so out of nowhere, my spirit whips out a briefcase and opens it up and like slams it down on the floor, and then does this like stirring motion in the ash of the spirit that the girl, and so he like moves his hand through her like head and like disperses her and spin until she's like a vortex, and she like down into the briefcase, and he slams it shut.
That's some Ghostbuster shit.
The last thing you hear from that spirit is just like slam shut.
Awesome. Oh, and also I'm gonna put on my Aslan mask, and I'm gonna spend a plot point to. Okay, I need to find. I want like a cove of some kind, because I hear these people coming from behind us. We didn't get in very far. I need to get us out of sight. Me and
I mean, imagine like you walked into this area and you were basically like line of sight. Well, I guess you would have gone in a little bit, right? A couple of cubes.
Yeah.
Just to like avoid line of sight, but yeah. One thing I did want to mention was upon you banishing that spirit, Thistle screams in anger, like how no!
She was really attached to the spirit.
Yeah.
And Deliverance is not going to like react. Like she's not like making it personal as of yet, despite her creepy song. And gosh, I need like a feature of the office. Maybe like, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna find like a big one of those big old 70s metal desks that would like withstand a bombing, like an atomic bomb, and I'm gonna drag Fritz under there, like just kind of around the corner, so we're obscured from sight now from both sides. Like they could, if they kept going forward, they could probably find us if they're really looking, but I kind of want to hide under this desk with them.
Okay, so you're hiding under a desk, and
In a cube.
In a cube. Oh, like so it has like a front, that has
it's C-shaped, and I like go in and under the desk. Yeah, so we're obscured from sight like on a few different fronts.
Gotcha.
So we have there's even less opportunity for them to see us. And I like drag, like I literally have 1 strength. I like drag Fritz. I'm like,
All
I'm
right.
sorry, you're getting carpet burn.
Yeah, like this, the gas is just starting to spread and wisp into the area, into the cube. Ooh. Thank you for the bit. Appreciate it. Computer King, welcome to our stream. This is we're playing Shadowrun Anarchy, and yes, we have a whole catalog of vids on youtube.com/ShadowcastersNetwork.
Yeah.
Oh, and I've got my Aztlan mask on.
Of course,
I think I
yes.
said that already, but just.
All right. Fritz.
You drag Fritz underneath the desk, and his chameleon coat sort of like Metal Gear Solid 4 like finds the surface and then like turns into the surface while he's still asleep. So Thistle has 2 guns, right?
Yeah, she just shot me with both of them.
Yes.
And all of the Knight Errant guys have assault rifles.
Yep.
Yes, except I'm going to spend a plot point here and say that Thistle's pistols are classic model type, kind of like how Deadeye would have had them not connected to the Matrix.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
They're revolver style, like
Yeah,
6
I
shooter
can
types.
handle
How high
Thistle.
up the chains that are from the ceiling? How high up is the ceiling? Would I be able to access one of the incapacitated dudes?
Yeah, the ceiling would be. Thanks for that follow, Computer King. The ceiling would probably. I mean, it's a cubicle floor, so maybe like 15 feet high. It's not.
But he'd be able to like grab stuff from the hanging guys.
Probably.
If I attempted to.
Well, it's like. I don't know. It depends. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish?
I'm trying to grab something off of his person.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You could do it with an athletics test.
Okay. And how much extra action can I do by spending a plot point? Like, if I wanted to... So, if I wanted to get a weapon off of him, but hack it to remove the ID scanners that it almost 100% has, and then try and use it, would I be able to spend a plot point to allow myself to do both of those things? Or would I have to wait?
Yeah, I would say you could spend a plot point for that, sure.
Okay. Okay.
Re-describe
So
what you're
before
trying to do, though. Like, I want the full
so
context.
first, the Fault Sprite attacks again, and it's kind of like a bit crunched voice, and so like it runs into him and gets up and tackles again, and it stands up and straightens its helmet and goes and like runs back at the thing, and then it's going to try and attack once more. 1 success.
Oh,
It
jeez.
sucks. I'm gonna use
has
his
edge.
last edge. 4 successes.
1 net hit.
Nice. 3.
Let me make sure I'm not like. How much health is this? Okay, got it. I just realized, yeah, this thing hasn't even gone at all. I should
Yeah,
probably do
that's
that. This thing's gonna return a counterattack. Not to your sprite, but it's gonna go towards you, Fritz, and it's gonna send another net at you. Can you give me a logic plus firewall, please?
I don't know. Can I?
Yeah, you can.
4 successes.
All right. Yeah, this is a good edge. I'm gonna spend it. Let's see.
I give you.
As opposed to those bad edges.
You roll a glitch die.
Okay. All right. I'm at 5
Yeah.
and nothing on the glitch die.
Thanks, Eric.
Eric.
Hey,
I'm not
thanks,
a good
man.
bitch.
Oh,
But they're like,
not
don't
following your
interrupt the
instructions.
narrative.
Don't interrupt
Whatever.
the
We can't help thanking you people, okay? We love you.
You're just so great.
How much more towards?
Why don't you spend a
edge?
glitch die as well? Or get a glitch die as well.
Oh.
Oh, look
Fine.
at this.
Waha!
Dice all around.
Yeah, Fritz.
Exploit. Okay, you had 4 successes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this piece of ice got 5, but
This little ice got 5.
so it so this net surrounds you, covers you, and you realize that the purpose of this thing is to link lock you into the matrix to keep you there and not be able to exit the matrix.
Oh, yuck, that's bad.
However, what do you want to do for that glitch? I mean, for the exploit.
Can I say that the fault sprite tackles the net asshole into the binocular asshole?
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so the your sprite, so like you see this net is coming at you and you realize like you just see like little words in the netting that says like link lock, right? And it's just coming at you, and then your sprite goes in and just grabs this net, yanks it away, and tosses it at the binoculars one. Bam.
Wait, so I completely avoided the net because he threw it
Yes.
at the... Oh, cool. Not what so I didn't know I could do that. Not what I was trying to do. I literally meant like pushing the ice into the other ice, but that's better.
Well, actually,
So
no,
cool.
yeah, it wouldn't make sense, right? Because it's supposed to actually hit you, so it would still
I mean,
link
no,
lock
that's
you.
fine. Yeah,
No.
he'll totally... I
It's a
did get
link
an
lock.
exploit. How good is an exploit?
It's not that. I mean, it doesn't avoid the fact that it succeeded.
You
that good.
I have to remember this, right? So
Okay.
it still
Yeah,
link
yeah.
locks you. This net lands, but it does, let's say, just additional damage to the ice by knocking them together. So
Yeah.
I'll do a couple of extra points here to make it easier. Okay, there. That's less bullshitty. Cool. So that was you. I forgot
was
where we
the
were
false
even at.
sprite.
That was a false sprite. Now your turn.
Sprite did all that. Yeah. How do I... So now my entire plan is ruined. How do I get out of this shit?
Give me a hacking test.
Okay. All right. 7.
You hack your way through this net, right? Yeah, you totally hack your way through the net. So you just like, but you like you're wasting time because this thing like just wrapped you up in this net that you didn't need to be in.
Okay.
It's a delaying tactic.
Was that hack the only thing I could do as Fritz? I think it was, right?
Yeah, to get out of the net.
Son of a bitch. Fine, then I'll use that fucking plot point that I wanted to use to do something completely different.
Okay.
To be able to do an additional hack, would I be able to do that?
Fine, I'll allow it.
Do the guns have ID scanners? I just assume that high level shit does that.
What do you mean by ID scanners?
The ones where like if it's not imprinted to you, it doesn't work.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the one of the chain guys on the ceiling, I assume, has an Ares Predator. So I'd like to try and unlink that and link it to me.
Sure.
Okay. Would that be good with the?
Yeah.
blip?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes. Blip.
cool. Did Eric give us a edge?
Actually, yes. Right, we're at
Cool.
2200. Cole gave it to us. Apparently, seems like. Am I wrong?
Cole did?
No, Eric did.
Eric,
So
shit's
Eric gave us
broken.
1,000.
Yeah, this stream boss is
Everything's
so broken.
All
All right, so
okay.
edge for all. Thank you, Eric.
So-
Sorry.
I'm going to.
There's a lot going on. Pre-edge.
6 carrot 4.
Fridge.
And my rerolls, does this also make it so 4s count on my rerolls?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
that's how we've been going.
So 8.
Oh my god, you got 4 in there.
And then just for shits and giggles, we'll just 9.
9. Yeah. All right. So go ahead and do whatever the hell you want.
He
Are you
Thanos snaps and it's
comfortable?
mine.
Nice.
Yeah, he commands the fault sprite and then gets hit by this net, and then just kind of like all of it's hacking, but I assume it's just like instantaneous. So he just kind of like peels the net off and then looks over at something and like squints at it, and then it's his.
Yeah. Nice.
I want that. It's mine.
Yeah. That's mine.
All right. Cool.
And then
Voltar.
Yeah. So this bitch is dead.
for a moment, Fritz, are you sure you wanted to do it on the Ares Predator, or you didn't want to do it on like the assault rifle that's on the ground?
I was gonna say that there is an assault.
Here's the thing. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to fix my fucking bullshit.
Just do more damage.
Here's the thing.
You have a plan.
I don't have firearms, and I feel like spraying a weapon is probably not going to be great if I have bad firearms, you know?
But spraying a weapon that does more damage is better than the same skill with a lesser gun that you need to jump up and get off the guy dangling.
Yeah. Thanks, hydration bot.
Get the assault
Sure.
rifle. Just take it. Just take
All
it.
right,
Just
I'll
take
do it. So the one that fell on the ground earlier, I'll just do it to
Yes.
that one. Yeah.
All right.
Just do it. Come
Do it.
on.
All right.
Just
So
do it.
and I'm also plot points. I although this should go without saying really. Anything that you have, I assume you allow the team to also have access to. So any Voltar or Deliverance, either of you could also pick up this assault rifle if you want.
I have one. Thanks.
Yeah.
Would
So,
I
Voltar.
though? If it's
No, you don't.
Would
You want
I?
to keep it for yourself? It's fine.
I think in the situation he would just kind of like just do access to himself.
Okay, got it.
Also, if someone else were to pick up the thing I just spent a plot point and an entire round doing, I'd fucking shoot you with it.
Yeah.
So
Like,
Voltar's
ooh, what's
gonna
this
pick
thing?
up that gun.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, Voltar, your turn.
All right, this bitch shot me. She's dead. Dead.
Want a family dead. Want a house burnt to the ground.
So Voltar.
Her spirits, her ancestors, her foci, dead.
Dead.
Voltar's going to, cause I imagine she was crouching and this mana bolt kind of like pushed around her shoulder on the ground. She's gonna get up, slowly turn, do this with her neck and crack it, and just move her shoulders. And she just goes, "You're gonna pay for that." And I'd like to run at her and roundhouse kick her side with where this dead hand is, just right on it. And then my second attack, if I either one, I'm gonna, if I nail it or miss it.
Well, here, let's see if you
for my-
do it. And glitch die on it. I have all these spare plot
Sure.
points as well.
Hold on. Let me roll that glitch die first. 3. Ha! Fuck
Okay.
you.
Jeez. I just want you to fail. What?
I'm in a mood.
Kidding.
All right. Close combat.
Mm-hmm.
Boop. And boop. So 4 successes. I'm not comfortable with that. I'm re-rolling.
Yeah, no, I need to re-roll as well.
6 successes.
Oh no. I'm looking at- Okay. You got 4 net hits.
All right. That's my physical. I'm pretty sure I only do 3. Yeah, 3.
She's not very fast on her feet body-wise. And
She's
I'll
a
give
mage. Like,
Right, yeah. But not just that she's a mage, right? Like, despite her being a mage, she's very good with guns. Like,
Yeah.
naturally good with guns.
Yeah, which is weird.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Okay, so 4 net hits.
Yeah, well, yeah. So, 7.
7 damage to Thistle.
Yeah, 7 total.
All right, so you roundhouse kick Thistle.
Yeah, I kick her where that dead hand is. Do I break that or damage it in any way?
Is that your goal, to disable the hand?
my goal is to harm her and the hand, but I aimed for that.
Okay. Let's do...
We could do half and half. Give like
Half.
the hand less or...
Yeah, we could do like half damage. So 4 damage to
Yeah.
Thistle and then disable. And then the hand, like... I don't know if you can like bash a hand, like a focus,
You
and
can
have it
break a
stop.
focus.
You
It
could.
depends on how decrepit this hand is. Voltar's using all of her strength to kick this bitch.
Yeah.
Like, unless it's protected by some sort of magic, I feel like it
Nah.
would just turn to dust.
Yeah. So you just go ahead and you hack, you like, bam, roundhouse it. The hand, you hear like all of these like old brittle bones just crack, and like the thing just like dusts. All these like bony, dusty fingers fall down onto the ground, and Thistle's like, "No, you bitch!" And she like tosses her pistols, like she's done with them.
Yeah. For my second attack,
I whip out my Eskrima sticks.
I run towards her, kick off her, chuck my Eskrima stick at her face. It bounces back and she catches it and she lands.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and
I wanted to add flavor.
give it that close combat.
Sure.
You're
I'm
acting
gonna
like a
pre-edge
real
this.
dick, Grayson.
I'm pre-edging this bitch. Close combat.
Boop doop 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 doop. And then 5, 6 successes.
6 successes. All right, you got
Yeah.
3 net hits.
With my Eskrima sticks that are electrified. Eskrima sticks. 7. So you said... What did you say?
3 net hits.
8, 9, 10. So 10 in total.
All right. So you just like jam this Eskrima stick. It like bounces on her skull. She's like, ah! And then like it bounces right back into your hand, and you're just like,
I land like a badass and catch it.
nice. Give
I
yourself a
just
plot
have a
point for that.
death glare at her.
That's badass. All right.
I tried.
Okay, the next wave of Knight Errant starts pouring in through the side that you guys came in from. It's like another set of 3. 3K. And then Thistle is going to grab Voltar, just like try to. You
good
just
luck.
see like, you see her hand, like, you just feel like this, as it's coming at you, this intense radiation that's just like some kind of, you just feel impending doom as this hand comes at you. So go ahead and give me your defense test, please. Actually, I'm sorry. This is strength.
I was gonna say, sure this isn't magic? I didn't want to say it, because I don't have
This
good
would be well, no, because since it's a touch attack, I kind of
Would it just be strength plus agility?
No, this would be agility plus.
Logic? Strength? Did I say that already? Am I helping?
No, no.
Am I helping?
I think either works. If you want to do agility plus logic or strength plus willpower. Strength plus willpower is to like get grabbed and knock it out of the and not be hurt by it. Agility plus logic is just try to dodge it.
Yeah, I
Either
want to
way
try
will
just
work.
dodging it.
Okay.
Plus I get more dice that way. I get
Yeah.
about 2 more dice, so. I'm doing agility. Bloop. And bloop. 3.
Ah, Jesus. Edge. God. Roll 20. Okay. How many successes?
3.
3? Alright, she got 4 hits.
Damn.
So you take 6 physical damage. Actually, 5 physical damage. 1 is going to pierce right through your armor if you have any armor left.
Well, that 1 armor's gone.
Okay. So 6 physical damage.
4. I'm not looking too hot, but that's okay.
Yeah. So she like lands a hand. You don't have like necessarily any skin really left because you're all just like metal. But it's been like cracked open too, right? Like all of your faceplates and stuff. So like when she touches you, this like searing pain starts going into your own veins, and you just feel like your arm is necrotizing from within, and it's like bubbling.
Oh, is this like bloodic or some shit? Oh.
It's
Gross.
like it's a necrotic kind of damage.
Gotcha.
It's very similar to when Deliverance casts a mana bolt.
Yeah. Yeah, Voltaire's not gonna... Yeah, there's definitely like a yelp from her that actually sounds genuine other than her monotone. And yeah, I'll have her fall to a knee because that shit's painful and she's at 4 health, so...
Oh, damn.
I took a lot of damage, but it's only because Fritz kept my armor alive. I would be down if Fritz didn't fix my armor.
Yep. Plot point, another piece of ice will appear, and this is in the Matrix, and this is like an all dressed in black, heavily like armored soldier. Looks like a special ops soldier. And it has like this mask that's just like this room of red light scanning and spots Fritz, and obviously this would be bullshit if he like targets you as well, but he starts pulling out, like he pulls out like this big assault rifle and he's aiming it in your direction, Fritz. Now's probably a good time to leave the Matrix, if anything. You would recognize this as black ice. This is the most feared type. Yeah, this is the most feared type of ice in the Matrix.
You can't see it. It's on the fucking gravel.
It will deal biofeedback damage.
It's scary.
Disgusting.
But the tar baby ice is going to launch another net at you. So link lock, link lock, link lock. It's been substantially weakened though, so go ahead and give me a firewall plus logic, please.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
4.
4? Okay, yeah, you dodge right out of the way. Like it's just
cool.
SWAT. All right, I think that's all my baddies. Deliverance.
Okay, so can you recap for me? We've got the 2 tied up in chains. We've got the spirit down. The mage is attacking Voltar.
Sorry, there was one more person. There was still that.
Right.
I forgot there was that knight errant guy inside of the tear gas.
Right.
He's not having a fun time, probably.
Well, I mean, he's got the mask, so he's fine, and he can see through it. So he might have seen Deliverance and Fritz, but then that would make the hiding pointless, right? So that's kind of lame.
I mean, he'd probably see Voltar.
If it was no, because you would have gone from around. You wouldn't have gone directly into the place where all those bullets were being fired. He would. Yeah, I think he would provide cover fire for Thistle to try and finish off this street stamp. So Voltar, give me another agility plus logic, please.
Sure. I believe I have negatives to this because I'm very, very weak.
I'm gonna save you a roll. Actually, no. Glitch die.
Again?
Yeah.
Ha! Fuck you!
Exploit. All right. Yeah, no, I got 0 successes, so I was like, maybe. Okay, so describe what you do.
Oh, I have one.
No, I know what you do.
I have one if you don't. What do you think I'm gonna do?
I don't know.
I don't know what are you gonna do. It's your exploit. It's your exploit. Bullets start flying.
I hear the trigger being pulled, and I immediately grab Thistle's hips and I turn her around so she gets shot.
Describe the kill.
Yes! Yes! Sorry, Cole. I told you I'd kill this bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty
God.
much, yeah. I turn her around. There's a couple of bullets that just get shot in her until the guy realizes that he's shooting the wrong person. And she just goes limp. And Voltar, like, holds her, grabs out one of her guns and aims it at the guy and shoots. I will do that.
Cole, get over it! Sorry, that was my father speaking.
So you're grabbing one of the pistols off the ground to fire, or did you want to use your brand new Ares Predator?
I was using the one on Thistle. Revolvers.
Sure.
Unless they don't work on me, but
no, they're not connected to the Matrix or anything. So you see 2 guns, a deputy and a champion.
That's sexy.
Which one would you like to pick up? Are you trying to go for more firepower but less Okay, to give you some better idea,
Yeah,
the
thank you.
Cavalier
I have
Champion.
firearms, so-
Yeah, because you know guns. Cavalier Champion has a single shot, but it has a rifle round in it, so it'll do it a lot of
shit.
damage. But if you miss, then that gun is done.
Yeah. So that's the champion?
That's the champion. The deputy is like a regular pistol.
I'll just take the deputy.
Okay, great.
I would take both, but you know, in the split second, she's gonna grab one.
I'm
Alright,
sorry,
cool.
you shot the sheriff and now you're also going to shoot the deputy?
That's not possible. It's not possible.
Yep.
Do it.
You want firearms?
Now you're. Oh no, you have cyber eyes. That's right. So you don't have to worry
Yep.
about any negatives.
Yippers.
So you just see each other through this like tear gas cloud.
Cyber eye to cyber eye.
That's my negative with my negatives, and then since I'm using my arms, 5 successes.
I also got 5 successes, so you just barely hit. So you deal 6 damage to this knight errant.
Did you just take 2 turns? What just happened there? Wasn't it my turn?
Shut up!
No, this
I
is like
killed some guy.
yeah, this is part of the glitch to the defense test of the knight errant person.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, because we were
I was
recapping, and I'm like,
describing
wait a
things, and then you
second.
went back, and then what?
Sorry.
Yeah. So to recap, Thistle has just been shot at and like fucking, died in
Riddle
Voltar's
the holes.
arms. Voltar's currently holding the pistol, aiming into the fog cloud.
And I got a meat shield in front of me because of Thistle's body.
Yeah, 3 knight errant officers have come in. And they're probably going to, yeah, they're definitely going to have sight on Voltar.
Yeah. Which I have an idea for that, but
Okay.
go.
Can I do my turn though?
Go.
Yeah.
Are they clumped together?
Of course, they're just starting to pour in. So yes, this is like your one opportunity
Let's do
while they're
it.
clumped in
All right.
before they fan out.
What are you doing?
She pulls off the second arm from
Oh,
her
yeah!
from her waist and launches it into the middle of these 3.
I love
got
that you two keep forgetting about these arms, whereas my whole game plan is like, all right, so
I'm like,
has 2
arms.
left.
Arm grenade.
All right. So technically, this is a thrown weapons kind of dealio. Go ahead and give me, if you don't have that, just agility.
Okay.
Are you sure it's not an unarmed attack?
I'm gonna go ahead and pre-edge this. Oh no, definitely an armed.
Give yourself a plot point, Fritz. Good
That
pun.
was so
Deliverance is armed.
Disarmed. Disarming them.
Do I want to glitch die this?
Okay, well
What is
here's my
plot points?
roll with
What's
pre-edge. So that's 2 successes. Oh damn.
I think she's the only one that hasn't done a glitch die.
Don't
And you all know how
do
Deliverance
that.
does with glitch dice near the end of the session, right?
I have on my old notes, don't let Scrim roll glitch dice. So because of what
I swear
happened past.
that was a magic ability, I swear to God.
I swear it was too. I have no idea.
No.
What it was,
What it was, and I remember because I was listening to the episode that you guys mentioned that it was that Deliverance always at the end of the session, if she has to roll a glitch die, it's always a 1.
That's happened like at least twice, maybe 3 times.
I think I gave you my curse.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see if
Only
this
2
actually is a
successes
thing.
anyway. That's really pretty bad. Although I might get at least one of them. She's never gonna have good aim, so here we go.
Okay,
4.
nothing happens.
A very boring 4.
I was
Okay.
legit gonna walk off camera if you rolled one.
Okay, yeah. I mean, not a great roll. So she kind of like hefts it, but yeah.
Yeah, it like where the arm lands, you'll be able to get like maybe one of them in the radius, but
Okay.
that's better
what I
than
figured.
none. Actually, well,
Okay.
hold on. You got 2 successes. I got 3. Let's say you got 2. You'll get 2 in the radius.
Okay, sounds good. So yeah, I will cast Corpse Explosion on the second arm.
Sorcery,
Great
please.
thing. Okay, so where's my sorcery at? That'll be 13 dice. 4 successes.
Are you comfortable with this level of success?
I think I'm gonna glitch this one because I feel like this is key. This is key. Not glitch, I mean edge. 7.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, like, wait. I just took a plot point for it, I just realized. Oh man, 7, but I could, I still want to get that 1 going. Do it!
Are you ready?
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Ha! Ha! Another
Boring
4.
All right, so you got a total of 7. That is 1 net hit, so that's 13 damage.
13 physical damage.
My God.
All right, so all of these guards just go like fucking flailing, and they're like, "Ah!" And they're all like, they've all taken the brunt from of the attack from the armor, but some of them have like, they've taken also a little bit of damage beyond that armor, so they're all scrambling to stand back up, but they're currently, we'll say they're like distracted and just kind of scattered around the room. Fritz? I'm sorry, you have a spirit too.
Spirit. Yeah, so Spirit's gonna go up to one of the ones that has been damaged for a close combat. That'll be 10, so 3 successes.
Are we comfortable with that?
I'm not. I only have 1 edge left on him, so I'll save it for something else.
Okay. No, he is able to. Yeah, he's able to just like. So that, like, your spirit of man comes in for like another whirly gig with the briefcase, and he is able to just like tuck and roll out of the way, and like gets himself back on his like knees, 3-point touch style, and
Badass.
gets his assault rifle out. Fritz?
Fritz is going to look at the black ice that just popped up and like wave his hand at his spirit and then leave. And his spirit gives him like a stiff salute and then turns at the black ice and just sprints at it.
Oh shit.
Before just to hold it off or whatever. I don't know. Because it's got heart. It may not be a living organism, but it believes in itself. 5 successes.
You got 3 net hits.
Neat. That's 5 damage.
Perfect. And what did Fritz want to do?
I was gonna back out.
Yeah.
Resonance spike.
Yes. You're resonating spike in the black ice, right?
Yeah. So that's just another hacking.
Go for it.
Okay. 6.
You got I only got 1 success, so you got 5 net hits. Describe how you just like fucking blow this thing to smithereens.
So with a 13.
Well, I think you just get the 8. You just get the basic.
Is it just the 8? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the point with the resonance spike. But then.
What was it? 8?
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's enough.
Yeah. So well, okay. So here's how I'd like things to happen. So the sprite is like sprinting at it, and the thing looks at the sprite and it turns its gun on it real quick, and then the resonance spike shoots through the black ice and it's pinned in place, and then the fault sprite just sprints into it and tackles it, and they both disintegrate.
Whoosh. And then you all just like log out of the matrix at that exact moment. All right. Badass. Give yourself a plot point. And Voltar. You have there's 4 knight errant officers. Right? There's 1 in the tear gas cloud, and then the 3 that have just come in that have blown, that were arm grenaded.
Great.
You're under arrest.
I'm gonna twirl this deputy gun, put it in one of my 3 empty holsters, and I'm gonna pull out that new gun I got.
There, he's Predator.
I'm gonna shoot this area.
So here's what I'll do. I'll say that you can spend plot points to describe like what kind of bullets are already loaded inside of that chamber.
I don't have plot points. I'm all out.
Yeah.
So, is it empty? Like, was it?
No. There's bullets in there, but right now.
Chat! What kind of bullets do I have?
Oh, I was just gonna spend one of my plot points.
Oh.
If that's, if chat wants to do it, then chat can do it, and then you can get plot points.
Yeah, no,
in chat.
Fritz, do you have the team player ability or?
I don't.
Oh, okay,
But
never mind.
plot points, right? I wasn't
Yeah,
giving her
not
plot points.
giving
I was
her-
gonna.
Man,
I wasn't
I'm
giving her
willing.
plot points. I was gonna give her the.
Gotcha.
I was just.
Okay.
Well, does Dum Dum ammo exist in this universe?
What's that?
What does that do?
Dum Dum ammo is explosive ammo.
Yes,
Oh.
there's
Yeah.
explosive ammo.
It's called Dum Dum ammo, and I like
Yeah,
IRL, but
Okay, yes. So this has some explosive ammo rounds in the chamber.
But hey,
Recycle
that
through.
was what I was saying. I haven't spent my plot point. There are people in chat who are suggesting things as well.
Yeah.
So I didn't spend my plot point yet.
I'll let you choose it, only because I don't have a plot point.
Why don't we? Well, again, remember this thing has like multiple types of rounds in there. So let's
you
just go
wanna
ahead and
all
take.
three?
Yeah, just take all three. AP rounds, high explosive, and narc eject rounds are in the Ares Predator.
Thank
That's
you.
and that's it.
That's fine. So I have 3 rounds.
No. You have 3 different types of bullets inside of the same
Oh.
clip, and it's a smart clip, so you can cycle it to pick whichever one you want.
I have no
It's
idea
pretty
what
sick.
I have no idea what
gonna
high
lie.
EX and AP rounds are. Gonna be
AP
honest.
is
Armor
armor
penetration?
penetration. So
Yeah.
basically, we'll treat it like armor avoidance
I'm
rounds.
so smart. Okay.
High explosive is high explosive.
High X was what I was talking about. It was so much more interesting.
And narc eject is to knock out.
Thought so. Yeah, I know Narcojet.
Mhm.
Playing a poisoner in my past life. I'm gonna roll 1d3 and see what bullet is loaded like in the chamber first.
You don't have to. You can pick. It's smart linked. You can literally just.
Yeah, let me have fun, Oz. All right, I'll use the armor. No, I'll use the Narcojet.
Narc eject. Let's knock him out. All right, so go ahead and give me. And you can also remember your gun has that now has this ability that you can take a -2 to your attack to split it to 2 targets.
Well, I would have to turn and shoot somebody else because you said it's like a burst, right?
Yeah,
There's no one near him.
there's the guys that have just been like scattered from the
Are
explosive.
they in
You
front
could
of me or behind me? I imagine them behind me.
They are. Yeah, actually, they should be right near you. Yeah, because they
Yeah,
just
they're
entered and you.
close.
They're
but-
all very close. Yes, so you could easily.
Oh yeah, then sure I'll do that. Okay. I have to take a -2 to that though.
Yes, if you want to hit 2 people. Remember, you have 2 attacks, so this would, like, if you take a -2, you're hitting 2 people for a single attack.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. And then hold on. I get okay. Total 6 successes.
All right, you got 2 net hits. So, describe how you knock out 2 of these guards.
Yeah, the guy in front of me, I pop him in like the crease of the part where the armor is, and the shoulder and the chest, torso. There we go.
Uh-huh.
Words. And as immediately he goes out, and the other one, it just grazes his cheek, and then that's how he drops.
Yeah, because his face mask is broken, and like from the from the corpse
it
explosion, and it
shatters.
just like
Yeah.
yeah, his like needle just like launches in his cheek. He's like, ugh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice, and you still have a second attack.
I do.
There's
This
2
gun's
remaining.
awesome.
There's 2 remaining knight errant officers. One in the gas cloud, and one the one that avoided the attack from Deliverance. Was able to.
Okay, so
Deliverance
those
is,
guys are
from the
separately.
Spirit Man.
I couldn't burst shot those 2.
You could. Well,
I could.
2 different
I heard you
targets.
could. That's what I. Well, but the thing is, like, it's you said it's like a burst, and these 2 guys aren't near each other, are they?
It would be one of those like kind of
Okay.
deals.
I could do that.
So you could.
I'll do that. Why not? I'll use my armor piercing rounds.
Do it.
Cause why not? Boop, and then boop, and then boop. 5 successes.
All right. Are you comfortable with that level of success?
I'm gonna reroll then. I have 2 edge. Now I have 1. We're kind of cornered. So, what am I rolling? 1, 2, 1, 2. No, 1, 2, 3. I'm rolling. God, I'm so dumb.
Oh, you know
6
what?
successes.
Armor piercing rounds, just as a, just for funsies, they would have already. They already all had their armor. Well, actually, no. Sorry, no lies. The one in the tear gas didn't. So never mind. Okay, so you have 6 successes total.
Yeah.
6. That's fine. You got 1 net hit, so you deal 7 damage.
That just goes straight to their health because of armor piercing rounds.
One of them will, but I mean, at this point, this guy's armor is stripped, and then 1 damage anyway. Okay. All right, so yeah, so you deal a good chunk of damage to this one, to the final guy who is just like 3-point touched, and he just like knocks down, like you also hear like grunting inside of the, and see it too, inside of the gas cloud, but they're still standing. They just need like 1 final good hit.
Cool.
All right, so they are. One is going to aim at the Spirit of Man, the one that just got knocked down. He's going to try and aim, and the other one is going to attack Deliverance through the fog cloud. So, I mean, sorry, not Deliverance, Voltar through the fog cloud.
Okay. I still have a meat shield on me. Is that all right? Because I haven't yet to drop.
I'll give you a. I'll say you can reduce damage by half.
Okay.
If you succeed on the defense test. Wait,
what?
no, that doesn't make any sense. Because if you
That
succeed,
doesn't
then you
make
succeed.
sense. Yeah.
If you... Let's just say you get +2 on your defense test.
There we go. That's better.
That works.
All right, cool.
That'll just bring me back up to 10. That just helps me with my negatives right now.
Okay, the one that's attacking Voltar, and then there's another who is pretty fucked up.
4.
I'm not re-rolling.
No?
So I might be dead.
Yeah, that's 1 net hit. So,
I'll
with
be
assault
down.
rifle, that is 9 damage.
Oh, I'm totally dead. I'm at -5 then.
Okay, so...
It's not.
It's not
a negative, is it?
What?
It's not about the negatives. You have to make saves when you're unconscious.
Yeah. You just get knocked down.
It's
Alright,
like
well, then I'm at -5.
D&D.
Okay.
Okay.
I think you just go to 0.
Yeah, you're at 0.
Yeah.
You don't go into the negatives. Yeah.
Correct. You're
It's
just
not
at 0.
Pathfinder.
Yeah, so
Right.
you're like...
Oh.
So these, so Deliverance, you're the only one that's really seeing this, right? So bullets just fly out of this fog, out of this tear gas cloud, and Voltar and knocks down. The other set of bullets is going to start flying at your spirit.
Okay. 5 for dodge.
Are you comfortable?
That's fine, yeah.
Okay, I also got 5, so that is the base 8 damage.
Okay.
That thing's still up, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm immune to normal weapons, so immunity 3 anyway. So
Oh, so reduced by 3 damage.
yeah. So
All
I've
right.
been doing okay.
Well, those are the only 2 people left. So in the fight,
Okay. So
Deliverance.
the guy in the gas cloud is as far as we know, like still up. And
Yes, but you're not able to see him because you don't have the ability to see through the cloud. Only
Right.
Voltar would have had the ability to.
And what kind of shape is this other guy in?
Very bad.
Very bad. Okay. What about my spirit? Can my spirit see through the fog cloud?
What ability does your spirit have that would do that? Probably not.
No, I guess not. But what about like a sensing? Can it like or astral perception?
could see that. Sure. It could do like Yeah, no, you're right. It should be able to see the aura automatically. And actually, I guess by
predator, like heat vision.
Oh no, lies. The spirit. Ooh, hey, we all just got a point of edge. Bam. But he will give he's going to give the stream boss to somebody else. Okay. The thing is, like, I know that a sensing, you can't see auras through stuff, but I don't think tear gas. But I don't think tear gas counts as a blocker, unless it's like a very specific kind of gas that would block it, and it was not that. So I would say you can see.
Yeah,
you can see.
At very least in general direction.
I'm just gonna spend a plot point. Fuck it.
As long as it's not like fab or anything magical, I feel like she should be able to see the aura.
Well, yeah, it would be difficult to see because of the fab. Like, there's fab like just kind of floating all over the place, and
but if it's not a lot.
And the cloud is kind of like meh. I'd say if anything, we'll call it like a -3 to attack.
Okay. My problem is the only thing I really have for damage is corpse explosion.
You have stun bolt, right?
I do have stun bolt, but I imagine he's taking physical damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna quickly spin a plot point to retract what I said earlier about the assault rifle only being for Fritz, because I don't know why he wouldn't just open it up instead of just assign it to himself.
That's what I figured.
He's just open for everybody, so it's like even it's just not locked to anybody anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So there is an assault rifle.
Yeah, I don't know that that's a good idea. It's probably better if I just do the stun bolt, because that's like just agility, which is 4 dice, which is rough.
Let's see. Has anyone died? Thistle has died. You could corpse explosion Thistle.
Isn't Voltar right next to?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought of that.
Plot protected.
Voltar. Okay, if you were to blow this body up, Voltar would need to roll edge plus edge, and if she gets 1 success on it, she lives.
I just am not willing to risk that.
Oh, at least 1 success.
I'm just curious.
Okay, I was like, excuse me.
I would have lived. I'm just curious. I was curious.
That's good. I just can't. I would not do that.
I was just curious if I had the luck tonight.
Yeah. No, wait, everybody else has been knocked out.
I could heal you too. I could heal you.
If you get 0 once, do you die like right out, or is it just like a check mark and it's like out of 3?
It's
you die immediately.
You would die if you rolled 0, and then on the next time that you have to do it again, you would die if you rolled 1 or 0, and the next one is 2, 1 or 0, etc. Like, it just kind of climbs up in difficulty. Unless the fiction demands that you die, like a building collapses on you or something.
Right.
You're literally next to an explosion. I guess technically, you probably should.
Literally next to an explosion, yeah. Okay, so okay, I think what I'm gonna do is heal Voltar.
You could have your spirit do physical damage to the guy.
Yeah, I think my spirit's gonna occupy the guy in the fog, and I'm gonna heal Voltar.
You'd have to run into that fray though, if you're gonna do that, because Voltar was really close to them.
Yeah, that's my great plan. So the idea is the spirit of man distracts fog guy. I raise Voltar from the dead, and then she kills the other guy really easily because she's Voltar. That's my plan. So because you're Voltar. So let's run up. Oh wait, what's your essence cost? Well, how much essence do you not have?
My essence loss is -3.
-3.
I have
and have we gotten refreshed edge?
Yes.
Just recently. I don't know if you know if you.
Just now?
We just got it. We got it from Cole.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Recently.
So I will then pre-edge the heal on Voltar. Here we go.
Ooh. Should I spend a glitch die on this?
What is this fancy dance you're doing?
Five
well, because
successes. Oh wait,
I could do something really evil and give her.
I forgot to take off the 3. Do you want me to just reroll?
Come on.
I forgot to take off 3 dice just to reroll. Okay.
If you're not gonna bring the difficulty to maximum inside of an Ares headquarters after she rolled 9, then
Sorry, Travis, I'm going to cut you off.
no, it's okay. Is that 13?
9 out of
13?
Yeah, 9 out of 11.
Wow.
That's crazy shit,
So
man.
I heal 9?
You heal 9, but
Beautiful. But what?
Don't do it, Oz. You already kicked our asses. I went
true.
down.
Bro,
Walter has yet
What would
to
happen
go
on a
down.
glitch for healing?
I know,
This is the
right?
Ares
Like it would just be
HQ.
like,
So interesting.
I'm playing devil's advocate. This is the Ares HQ.
yeah.
If this has to probably be the most difficult mission anyone
is-
could ever do ever.
Cole says, "Do it. Revenge for Thistle."
Let's do it. Let's do
Do
it.
it.
Let's
Come
do it.
on.
Oh, what have I done?
Bitch.
All right.
Please.
The exploit is that there's just okay. So describe. Why did my music stop?
I have no idea.
Because it was holding
It
its
was
breath.
that dramatic.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Here, let me make sure I change my music for this because
There's an admin watching, and they were like, "No, stop!"
It's
Hold on.
Wait. All roll 20 music must stop for this moment.
Yeah, there's some random people playing D&D, and they're like, "What happened to the dragon sounds?"
Right.
Like,
here. Yes, there we go. Okay. So
Sorry.
describe. So basically, my intent here is that your heal was not only so awesome that it basically put her at 9. You know what? We might as well just say, I'll give you the option. These are your options. Either she heals all the way up to full,
12.
not armor, but yeah, all the way up to 12, or she heals 9, stands up like reinvigorated, and gets to fire a shot. Like just
I think that last one's probably
So
more
an
useful.
extra attack on my turn?
Yeah.
yes.
That's
Like
way better.
her,
than
like she
12
gets
health.
like she gets the attack.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have, like I said, I have 12, and you gave me 9. I'm good.
You're good.
Okay,
Does
so
something really
I gave you 10 though, because my
you give me
exploit
10?
counts as a success, yeah?
no, it
Is
doesn't.
that how it works? No, it doesn't? Okay.
It's a separate thing. So it's 9
Damn it.
It's 9 health. Okay. Give me something cool that matches this music.
I can't hear the music, which is really not great, but that's
Oh, no.
okay.
I'll
I will
refresh
give
it.
you cool. Yeah. So she sees Voltar go down. She sees the like doo, 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 doo. And she gets like a very determined look on her face, and her eyes start glowing, and it's sort of like a yellowish light. And she stands up and very calmly, serenely walks over to Voltar, and the blood trail on her chest and the blood on her wrists all starts glowing, and like all the weird blood spatters around her, and she just like takes a hand and like thrusts it onto Voltar's chest, and sort of like she's really focusing as this as she transfers life to her.
Nice. And as Voltar just reinvigorated, like stands up, like she almost kind of like floats up, like just like she arches, like just legs up and then rolls upward, standing. Does this, hold on. Nah. Okay. I was gonna see if a Bible quote made sense, but it didn't. So you stand, Voltar.
Yeah.
You like rise, and like you're even like your arms kind of like you roll up with your arms extended outward, and then you bring yourself in. It's like just a moment. It's just a momentary thing, right?
Yeah.
Momentary side effect of deliverance.
Yeah, and then you know what? I'll just roll for my spirit of man who runs into the fog cloud, real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh shit! 7 successes.
Oh my god.
All of them 6s.
Look at those 6s.
That's
I am comfortable
beautiful.
with this level of success.
All that green is gorgeous.
I got 5.
I got
Five.
I got 5.
So that's 2 net hits. How much damage is that?
So a total of 5 stun.
Total of 5 stun.
Yeah.
Really, that's it?
Yeah, I only have 3 stun on the
On the spirit?
unarmed damage. Yeah, armed attack.
Oh, I see. Oh, because it's unarmed.
Was there something I'm missing there? That's what I've been using.
Oh, no. That makes sense. Yeah, sorry, because I'm looking at the spirit of fire that the ash spirit was based off of. All right. So
good.
So the spirit of man just like fucking wallops this guy through the fog cloud. And Voltar, you get a free attack. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna run at this bitch who shot me.
Wait, question. The 7 damage that the guy that was on the ground took earlier, what was that from? That was from a... Do you remember? There was corpse explosion, and then... Oh, from the spirit of man, right?
Yes.
I can't remember. I'm sorry. Just
I
now?
believe so. No, before. There was 7 damage that he took.
I shot him.
Oh, you shot him. Okay, got him. Got it.
Oh, he
Sorry
took
for the
7?
confusion.
Wow. Ouch.
Got it. Okay, so sorry. Okay, Voltar. So you can. You know what? Go ahead and describe how you knocked this Knight Errant guy out, because I'm gonna keep him on the same track.
Me?
No.
Oh.
Deliverance is spirit.
Sorry, say that one more time.
Sorry, I got confused. Deliverance's spirit knocks out the guy. It was the guy in the fog cloud, or no? It's the guy in the ground.
Yeah, fog cloud.
Oh, never mind. Got it. Okay, I am sorry for the confusion. Okay, go ahead.
All right.
So wallops him does not knock him out. Voltar, you get a free attack. Do you want a guy
Sweet.
fog cloud or guy on the ground?
Guy on the ground. Because I think he's the one that shot me.
Yeah.
He's going down. So as I float up, and I deliver, Voltar kind of takes a moment, like confused as to what happened because she blacked out for a second. She pulls out her Esper sticks, twirls them in her hands, moves past Deliverance, and runs at this guy. And he's on the ground.
He got pretty fucked up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just walk over to him and bap him on the forehead with my stun bolt.
Boof.
Or my stun batons, my Eskimo sticks.
Yes, sticks.
Eskimo sticks! Boop. And I'm using my arms. I don't like 4 successes, but 4.
4? I also got 4, so you got base damage. Describe how you knock him out.
Nice. Yeah, Voltar walks over and is giving him like angry dagger eyes. Yeah.
And stabs him with them.
Just whoop-ah! And she takes her Eskimo stick, twirls it, and just smacks him upside the head. And he just goes down.
Last person in the fog cloud. Fritz, it's your turn.
Okay. Fritz, I'm going to spend a plot point. Fritz in the Matrix still wiped out the black ice, and the other 2 are just dumb. So he the other 2
you jumped out of the Matrix. So think like you're
Did I jump
awake.
out?
Yeah,
Oh.
you left the Matrix to be able to not be attacked by the. Yeah.
But didn't I kill the black ice?
You killed the black ice, but there's still that
did.
tar baby
It's
and
fine. It's fine. So he's going to in AR see that there is like a no, because he won't be able to see resonance in AR. He has to be in the Matrix for it.
Right, like you had to mentally disconnect yourself from the Matrix. So
Right.
right now you are not connected to it whatsoever.
You're like me with my phone. If anyone gets that joke. My phone's off. I don't have anything. Like,
But the only things in the Matrix are the 2 ice, right? at the moment.
Well, plus access to like all the stuff.
Yeah.
So if you want to get attacked
No,
by
like
that icing,
the two dangers. Yeah.
right? The ice would, I guess, still be there.
Okay, well, the plot point stands. It's just now I don't have a lore reason for it because I was going to say there was some leftover resonance, but he goes into AR and he sees that Voltar's comlink has some coding he can fuck with a bit from her recent call with Copper Colton, and he is going to through that. This is why I have the plot point. Through that, try and get into Copper's comlink.
Okay. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me a hacking
That's
test.
why. This is why I said try.
Give me a hacking test. But again,
Okay.
you're opening yourself up to the ice again by doing this.
Well, then I might as well just go back into full VR.
You like
Either
sit
way.
up.
Yeah, I set up. I'm like, I forgot, and then it goes back in. Well, it's when if I'm in AR, which is not conked out, then they can still fuck with me.
Yeah, because
Okay.
well, no, I guess AR it wouldn't count.
Up to you.
Let's say no.
Okay. Because I also don't get as many bonuses to do this as if I were.
Right. Because if you were in VR,
Yeah.
you would have bonuses, so you would be
Right.
opening yourself up to.
So okay, so I have bam and bam, so that's 8 successes. Raw from AR. And I'm going to say fuck it, and I'm also going to spend edge to try and get even more.
Oh god, I need to spend a point of edge too. This is no bueno.
So do I roll the original pool disregarding that
Just the
success I
just the
rerolled?
original pool, disregarding the new success, right? So
Well, the new success was me re-rolling the original failures. So do I re-roll 5 or do I re-roll
4.
6? 4.
You have
Okay, 4.
you had a
Four.
you have 8 successes total out of 12 dice, so 4 more.
So 9.
Okay, I got 10 successes. Fuck. Yeah, because I got 8 on my 14, and then 2 more. So yeah, so you just barely are able to like crack into Copper Colton's phone.
Nice.
No, but it's gone because
But
it's,
no,
it didn't
he
work.
doesn't get in. He doesn't get in.
Oh.
But you know exactly where he is. I'll give you
That's
this.
That's all I fucking wanted was.
Oh, I
knowing
thought you wanted to
location.
like rip information.
Well, that would have been great, but.
Right. Well, I protected that.
Okay.
But no. So you spot him exactly. Let's see. He was in his. We established the floor that he would be on. You confirmed that he's on that the same floor as the
308?
levels. The 308. Yes.
Was 308 is that what I have in my notes?
Yes, there we go. He has his office is on 308. Yeah, so you
Okay.
have 100% confirmed that he is in that office.
Okay.
All right.
Now, was it like a one-time, like I got to see he was there and then it's gone, or do I have a like I can see his comm link? I can't get into his comm link, but I can see his comm link, and can.
Because you got a plot point, I'll say that you still see
Okay.
it. So if that comm link travels, you'll see where it is at all
Okay.
times. We'll give
Okay.
you that, but you weren't able to hack into it because the firewall was too
Right.
strong.
Right. So
Okay.
I have a wall hack on him now.
Right. Voltar.
I'm gonna go after that guy in the cloud.
Yes, do it. Finish it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, download him to the cloud.
Wait, what? No, that was your what?
Close combating this motherfucker.
Do it.
Punching him in the
Do
goddamn
it.
face.
Do it. Do it.
5 successes.
Are we comfortable with that?
No, but I have another attack.
Yeah, because he got 6, so he is able, like, he just barely, like, he dodges you. You're both in this fog cloud, but you can see each other inside of it. So it's just like this gray, wispy forms and stuff. Like, and you know exactly where he's at, and you're both in sparring position.
Yeah.
And he's ready for your next. He's ready for your next attack. So go
Bring
wallop
it,
him.
bitch.
Come on.
6 successes.
I also got 6. So you got your base damage.
Nice. That's 3 because I'm kicking him upside the head.
You know what? Here, glitch die.
Okay. You're no fun, Oz.
Oh Jesus Christ! I was hoping you'd exploit. So he is going to in the fight. So you're able to hit him,
Yeah.
but in the fight he like just yanks down your breather mask, and you just inhale all of this tear gas.
Great.
So tear gas, I would say, is probably something like 6 stun or something like that.
It makes you cry.
If it's 6 stun, I'm down. I have 5 stun. I have 5 stun, Oz.
Yeah.
I have been resurrected. I'm going to kick his ass. Fuck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh God! I just healed you.
It's the Captain America thing. Oh no, I'm sorry, not Captain America. It's the Daredevil thing, where when he punches someone else, he hurts himself enough to also fucking eat shit. So it's like she decks him, and then he's like, oh fuck, and then like it's all down for the count.
I don't even have. The only thing I could do is I could edge it, but I already know the outcome, so that wouldn't be fair. I also don't have plot points, so I can't say like, oh, can she just
drag you out of
hold her breath? Because I feel like seeing his movement, but the thing is, it was also an exploit.
I mean,
cool
tear
with going
gas is still
down,
gonna like make you like really.
But I mean, I'm upset that I had 5 and it literally took 1 to knock me out. Like,
well, even if I said 5,
she needs to get like
Can't hear you
filtration
again.
lungs. Just like install new lungs that filter out toxins. When you
There
get
you
your
go.
next upgrade from copper.
Too soon.
so I still have health. I'm stunned. I'm
you're
down.
just
I'm
knocked out.
unconscious.
right? This knight errant officer, seeing riot guard, seeing your form better, right? Is going to. So Fritz and Deliverance, you hear.
She didn't knock him out?
I kicked him, but I only got 3.
Yeah, it was only 3.
wow.
It's done.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was.
I thought you knocked him out and then got knocked out yourself.
No, that would have been hilarious though.
Right.
Well, fuck.
Says target acquired, and is going to just grab and start dragging you out of the tear gas.
I spent a plot point to jump ahead.
Well, you can't jump ahead of the GM move. I mean, this is technically the GM move.
I can't jump ahead of the GM.
Well, yes, you can. That was the move. So he's trying to escape.
You're jumping out of me.
Yes, got it. Okay, well, he's trying to escape the room with Voltar.
I was in AR.
Uh-huh.
I can see Voltar's, like, all of her stuff is registered on my thing. So I can see, like, her being dragged. And then he's going to quickly moves, scoops up the assault rifle, and with his fucking galaxy PhD brain is going to guesstimate where this fucker is. And I'm gonna spray. I'm gonna do a burst of fire.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna say though, you're firing through this cloud, right? So you have no idea.
Well, so I'm hoping that
fire?
being able to see all of her cybernetics. I will, and like how she's being dragged, I'll be able to guess how he's pulling her and shoot him.
I'd say it's still a -1. I won't give you a -2. I'll give you a -1 on the attack, but yeah, fair enough.
So that's agility though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 3.
Are you comfortable with the level of success?
I have no plot points. I have no edge.
I'm comfortable with being taken away. I'm turning to the damsel
That's
distress,
fine.
and that's my dream.
I just figured.
Well, I mean, there's there's still a deliverance turn, if anything. Bullets,
Yeah.
you spray them through the so you spray your bullets of the assault rifle, and you see that this guy is like taken cover behind one of the bulletproof cubicle walls, and it's just like all of these bullets are just pinging everywhere, and she's still being dragged.
My connection is
Okay.
going weird.
Oh no.
No, you look fine.
Yeah, you're
Sorry,
great.
you guys got really jerky. Okay, go ahead.
All right, deliverance.
Okay, so let's start with the spirit. He's going to the spirit is going to attack the guy. Give me 1 sec here. So that's close combat. And I'm gonna pre-edge this one. This is his last bit of edge. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
7. You got 4 net hits.
Okay, so that is a total of 7 stun.
Describe how you knock him out.
All right. So he's gonna take the briefcase filled with ash spirit and just smack him on the head, smoke him on the head. Boom.
Boom! Awesome. And this guy just goes down, releasing Voltar. This like gas cloud is just slowly starting to simmer away, but you have officially knocked out an entire room of it was 6 knight errant officers plus a knight errant mage,
Oh, I fucked her up.
necromancer mage, plus her spirit.
Okay.
Everyone please get a plot point for this.
Hey. So I'm gonna go into the gas as my action. I'm gonna cover up Voltar's face so she's not breathing this shit anymore. And then I want to use this guy's radio. And I want to say, basically, I want them to give me the location, like where they want me to bring her. I want to kind of know where they are.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the rendezvous point was compromised. Looks like the mage and the techno figured it out. And then roll a con.
Yes, do it.
Okay.
Does she have
10.
any bonuses for it just being text, and it's coming from the guy's comlink? Is it just
Is
text?
it text? No, it was a radio.
text?
To the radio.
Radio.
Oh, radio.
Yeah, she's doing
Alright.
an impersonation, basically.
Oh, hey, hi.
Hey guys.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All good here.
Okay, here we go.
How are you? We just had a weapons malfunction.
2.
Yep, that's 2 successes.
Thought it was
Hey guys, I don't know, where do I go with this lady?
She still hopped up on this shit. She's
On
like,
the drugs, yeah.
yeah.
Ah, son of a
I
bitch.
shouldn't have done that.
I only got 2
shouldn't have done
successes as well, so you
Ah,
get away with it.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't want to spend my last. It's like I have 1 edge, I have 2 plot points. I'm like, no. So, chat, tell us. You're trying to find out where she was going to be taken to?
Yeah, I basically want to anticipate where they're going to be so we can avoid them.
Okay. Okay, so Knight Errant would tell you that they are all... Knight Errant is all basically like currently outside of the building on the ground level, like out front.
Mm-hmm.
This was basically like the strike team that was sent up to capture all of you. They have no idea what's going on. They've been knocked out. They're not responding to comms, but so they can only assume that that people are down. except for this one person that's talking to them, and basically says, "Take the target. Can you take the target directly to Mr. Colton?"
Say yes, and then surprise.
Absolutely.
Yep, confirm location.
Floor 306. 308, sorry.
Copy.
Liar.
308, copy. Okay. Just want to make sure he actually is in his office.
Yeah.
And I stand up as the tear gas is like dissipating around me, and I stand up and look at Fritz and say,
Fritz has currently. Continue.
"Oh, is everybody down?" I look around and look at all the dead bodies and unconscious
They're all knocked
teammates.
out. They're all unconscious. You've got 2 dangling from the roof. You've got 4 of them that have been like
only
knocked
person
out.
who's dead is
Thistle.
Okay, so she's gonna look down at the arm still strapped to her waist and say, "All right, one left." And then I think I'm gonna search Thistle's body. I don't think I can do anything for
calm
Voltar.
down.
I thought you were gonna look at Thistle and say 3 left.
Hey, wait.
Yikes. Well, so
Yikes.
while Deliverance was doing the comms, so like Fritz like burst fire, it didn't hit shit, and then she got the person who was helping around, and he kind of looks at his gun and is like, nah, and like tosses it, and then he'll go to Thistle's body and take her comm link specifically, but also check
Okay.
over what she would have. I don't know what else he would be interested in, so it's kind of like, where does she keep it, and then
A Knight Errant badge.
okay.
That Thistle's you get Thistle's Knight Errant badge.
That would give
With
us access to
with her
location.
real name, Cole. This was your NPC, so please let us know what her real name is. There's what else would there be? Yeah. There's still the deputy. Sorry, no, not the deputy. There's both
Champion.
pistols. You can take a deputy and a champion if you'd like. You can
I
also
took
take the
deputy.
assault
It's
rifle.
in my holster. The
Okay, so you can
champion's
take the
locker.
champion. It's the one shot that counts as a rifle. Does 9 damage.
Becky!
Becky.
Oh no! What have I done?
What?
Becky that Susan talked to, dude.
Sorry.
Where's Susan? Yeah.
So yeah, he'll take her. Well, he'll see the badge, and then he'll see Deliverance was heading over, and he'll throw her the badge, because he knows she's having an identity crisis, and why not help? And then he'll take the comm link, and he'll go through it.
Okay. Tell you what. While you're going through that, I say like you're all basically just like wrapping up, getting your bearings, and you know, Voltar's passed out. Fritz is looking through the comm link. Deliverance. I mean, like, since this is still the same scene, you can't really like heal her again. So we're gonna have to like,
Yeah.
it has to be this is gonna be a next session thing. So this time it's your turn to drag out Voltar, but you have you officially cleared this floor. You have a moment to breathe and recuperate. And I think we'll find out what's on that comm link and all that, because it's already getting really late. Let's go ahead and find all of that out next time.
Oh, this got hairy, you guys. This got real hairy.
It's not over.
It is not over. This is
We are-
floor 138 or whatever the hell we're at.
We're almost 200 floors away from one of the things we were doing.
Ugh. Well, we
Right.
only know about the one.
But I would say that you all have the opportunity, if need be, like if you have the Firewatch badge. So I would say from this floor, you could get to the Firewatch labs if you so chose.
275 would
Yeah,
be
and
the...
Voltar could, I think, from these floors also get to the executive levels, like the 300 lab as well. So you can make a choice next game on where you would like to go.
Boom.
And with that, Cole is our stream boss, but I know Cole wants to give it away.
Rats.
Two rats.
Rats! Hey! Rats is our stream boss. Yes! Oh, rats. Rats.
So, Eric, not Damage. I always just read it. I've never really spoken it. So, Eric, not the Eric that you guys know, but Rats, Eric, has been my GM for a few years doing Pathfinder games. So he's super rad, and he was a part of the first Shadowrun I ever did with Oz. He was one of the characters, and he was awesome.
Yep.
Talented player.
So Eric, you get to talk to Oz and make an NPC for us to play with, be it a bad person or a good person or not a person.
It's gonna be a bad person.
Who knows?
Him.
Who knows? Eric,
It'll be interesting no matter what.
I gotta say, this dude's wacky.
You're fucked.
There it is. Yeah.
I know him.
He's gonna fucking min-max, goddammit.
I told ya, he's gonna fucking kill us.
So,
Alright, so
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. And I'm also excited because we have a fundraiser. I need to make sure I plug this, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We have a fundraiser. We want to get to 2,500 by the end of the week so that we can get some Join the Anarchy merch on the store. Force me to put it up because I always say I'm going to do it and then I don't. And this is just going to be like the Oz, now you owe people. I'm like, okay, fine. So check that out, shadowcastersNetwork/fundraiser. We're giving away a lot of really cool stuff there. Lots of giveaways. And thank you all for all the support that you gave the show directly. Love you. And so let's start doing some shout outs, yeah? So, but before you do, catch us in 2 weeks. We'll be back on, what's the next show date? The 24th?
24th, I'm gone. So I don't know if you have other plans, but
Tune in for a Jackbox on the 24th.
Shit! No.
Unless we reschedule Anarchy somehow.
So I don't know how that's gonna happen because we have Optiverse in the way. We'll discuss. Yeah. We'll discuss. Something will happen on the 24th, but for sure.
One of these days, we will have more than one Join the Anarchy episode in a month of time.
Yeah.
One of these fucking days.
That's all.
Yeah. Damn it, Deliverance! Why were you alive?
I know, yeah. I said this at the start before the stream started. He's like, I've got one episode to kill you then. I'm like,
challenge accepted.
Well,
yeah. No, but you know what? Perfectly fine. So we will let you know when our next Join the Anarchy episode is and what's going to happen in 2 weeks. Aside from that, I'm Oz. I am the game master also of The Sprawl, which is on every other Saturday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's also a cyberpunk pen and paper RPG, but it's just straight cyberpunk. So check that out. Also, I am a voice actor on Ziggy the Troll, Radio Free Detroit. I am Ziggy the Troll. And yeah, they're currently doing like this super cool 30-day release of content between Radio Free Detroit, Deniable Assets, and Neo Anarchist podcast. So please check that out. Yeah. Oh, and also a new Tales from the Stuffer Shack just came out, which I am also on. I play Augustus. So yeah, that's everything that I do. Trav.
What's up, you guys? My name's Trav. I'm an amateur streamer, voice actor, butthole. And I am also a voice actor on things, part of some really cool project called Cybernautica that you can check out at the links that I am spamming in the chat. It is another cyberpunk IP that we're working with some people here from the network. And some people who aren't part of the network. And it's super cool, and you should check it out. The latest episode I was in, I got to channel my inner handsome Jack and like be an asshole while eating. So that was fun. But you should check it out because it's got a lot of talent, a lot of awesome people. You should check it out. It's great. I also do streams, which I've been talking in the chat, Mrs. Trav. I stream out there. I won't be streaming for a while, because as gracious as you guys were to provide me with the ability to do Anarchy more with a new computer, unfortunately my video card fucked up, so I'm working on getting that done. But I also just want to say again, like, thank you guys so much for all of the support with getting my computer back up and running. Like, this is literally everything I do, so without you guys I wouldn't have it. So I just want to say thank you again from the bottom of my heart. It means literally everything.
Hell yeah. Yeah, seriously, thank you. Voltar.
Oh shit. No, Scrim can go. Mine's long. Mine's long.
All right, Scrim.
Mine's short. Sorry, now I'm off guard. This is it, folks. You're seeing it right here. Come back for Join the Anarchy in, I guess, 4 weeks when I'll be back. And I also think you should check out all these things that these fine folks are talking about, because I also listened to them all and they are fabulous and are great fun. And if you need somebody to sing creepy hymns for any of your projects, you now know that I have that skill set. So
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
that's it for me.
Sweet. And finally, Voltar.
Hello. I'm gonna get serious for a moment. Minus all of the games that are coming up. The 12th, Once Upon a Tabletop. If I'm wrong. The 12th, Once Upon a Tabletop. Not this weekend, but next weekend on the 22nd and the 21st, I'm doing stuff.
Streamathon
I don't have my
stuff.
planner.
36-hour Streamathon.
Yeah. I don't have my planner yet.
Which we'll all be a part of in some capacity.
Yeah, alright, time to get serious. I have a cat. Her name's Bella. She's recently been hospitalized, and it was that or putting her down. I'm trying really hard not to cry right now. Here's all my links. I'm doing an art sale. Everything's 30% off. So it's $42 for full art commissions. All of that money is going to her bills. I would really love it if people could help me out, because I don't have a real job, and my mom's paying for all of it, and I feel it's beating me up more that I can't do anything. So that's that. I'm gonna shut up before I start sobbing, because it just happened today. So
Save the kitties, please.
Yeah.
And also
Sample.
commission awesome art. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a sample. You can find all my samples on Instagram, and I'm having stuff on Twitter. And if you go on Instagram, if you want to cry along with me, you can look at all the photos of my cat. So, and all my photos of my artwork. But that's all I have.
Hey,
Thank you.
Well, we wish Bella the best,
Thank you.
and hopefully we can get her to recover together. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That'd
All
be
right.
great.
Yeah, no, you know what? Honestly, like now, like between computer, between potentially Bella and all of the help that we're getting on the Streamathon, like we're like, I mean, with the fundraiser, again, thank you so much to this community. You're allowing us all to do the things that we love, and you know, and just yeah, it's greatly appreciated.
Definitely.
So with that, we will see you very soon for another Join the Anarchy, which, by the way, we'll have like a spin-off episode in the Streamathon. So definitely go and check that out. That'll be Saturday night from 9 p.m. Saturday the 22nd from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern. And we're gonna go ahead and raid a channel. Let's go to Straticus. I don't know what they're playing, but it looks cool. So let's go.
Woo!
Wait, I don't have permission to perform that action.
What? Bro, assuming
they-
direct control.
Wait, maybe they're not like streaming anymore. Maybe they're done. No, that's weird. Oh, because I'm on their channel. Okay, I will raid them. But anyway, thank you so much. Just stay tuned while I log us out. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night. See you.
Adios.